Welcome to the semifinals of the 2015 NCAA Men's Ice Hockey Championship, presented by Northwestern Mutual. It's Christmas in April. The red of Boston University, the green of North Dakota, coloring inside the TD Garden with Christmas colors. BU has won the Beanpot here this year. They won the Hockey East postseason tournament here. And now they'll try to win the national championship here in front of many of their Massachusetts faithful on their feet in the Garden. But a big and worthy opponent they must take on. North Dakota, by many estimations, the best team in college hockey this year. Heartbreak last year. Redemption this year? We will find out in moments, live on ESPN2. It's college hockey at its finest.
First, you imagine the team you want to create, the statement you wish to make. Give your vision shape. Remove all doubts. Refine the rough edges. A championship team must have a solid core. Made of a single element, a unity of purpose, a likeness of mind. Atop that foundation, a team must shine. A polished work of performance art. One team, formed and fashioned, will carve its destiny and name into the ice at the Frozen Four.
What a scene inside the TD Garden in Boston, Massachusetts. Boston University, North Dakota, semifinal game number 2 here on ESPN2. The Providence College Friars, for the first time since 1985, back in the Frozen Four, back in the championship game like in 1985. They'll play the winner of North Dakota and Boston University. So proud and honored to be here in Boston to bring you this classic college hockey game between North Dakota and BU. John Butchergross, Barry Melrose. The star of college hockey has been Jack Eichel. Barry, fans seen him for the first time this year. What will they see tonight?
They'll see a guy who's very good on SportsCenter, a guy that can really shoot a puck at fake heads, and also one of the best skaters that have ever come out of college hockey. This guy's got everything. He shoots a puck a ton. He's a great skater, and he makes everybody around him better, John.
But not a one-man team. In the regionals, he didn't score, but he helped Danny O'Regan and Evan Rodriguez score.
Yeah, the funny part is he's actually playing defense in this situation overtime. Puck goes down, Danny O'Regan gets a rebound, throws it into the wide open empty net.
And then what a move by Evan Rodriguez. They call him E-Rod.
That is unbelievable. That curl and drag right there with traffic. Another winning goal for him.
Jack Eichel can shoot like a pro, but he can pass like a pro.
Those two guys didn't have good numbers last year, O'Regan and Rodriguez, but you look what happened when they're combined with Eichel. Unbelievable numbers, unbelievable additions for goal output, assist output. Fantastic line, obviously one of the best in college hockey.
They play a great North Dakota team who last year had heartbreak in Philadelphia. Barry, we were there for it, and what a stunning end it was to their season. Looked like we're going to go to overtime, and they're going to be shorthanded against Minnesota, but instead Minnesota with a shorthanded goal, and Justin Hall wins it.
Yeah, this was crazy. I think North Dakota thought the game was going into overtime, no problem. The goal went in with plenty of time, and North Dakota, one of the worst losses they probably ever felt as a team and as individuals.
But led by Zane McIntyre, they are back. Dave Hackstall just keeps going to Frozen Fours, 7 in 11 years. But can he win the big one this year in Boston? We'll find out. The puck drops here on ESPN2 next.
It never gets old in the state of North Dakota. 21 Frozen Fours now.
Rodriguez pulls it back and he scores! And the Terriers head to the Frozen Four in Boston.
Historic Boston, the home of the NCAA Hockey Championships this year. BU head coach David Quinn, he was fired up before the game moments ago in the locker room.
Our offense is going to come from our physicality. And that doesn't mean running around with your head chopped off trying to make big hits. That means in those small area 50-50 battles, you're being physical. You'll be shocked how many times we come up with that puck. You've got to be the more physical team. If we're the more physical team, we'll possess the puck and we'll play at our pace, and they won't be able to hang with us. This is why you come to BU. You come to BU to play in situations like this. You come to BU to play in the Frozen Four in front of your hometown with 18,000 people in your back pocket. Let's go have some fun tonight,
Wow. That's a speech from David Quinn, and there they are around the goaltender, Matt O'Connor. Quint Kesnick ringside again for us in Game 2. Quint.
Matt Grzelcyk of BU is on familiar ice. As a toddler, he would skate here. How is that possible, you ask? Well, his dad, John, worked for the Bull Gang here, 45 years. That's the changeover crew that handles the switch from Celtics basketball to Bruins hockey. And anytime there was free ice, he'd call his son. Son, come on down and skate. And boy, could Matt skate. Third-round draft pick from the Boston Bruins, had success here earlier this year, scoring the game-winning goal in the Bean Pot and giving a new meaning to home ice advantage.
All Biz Grizz from Charlestown, the town. One of the few players at this level from the city. He's a great two-way defenseman. Keep an eye on number 5 in red. Meanwhile, North Dakota fans, they travel well and they are here. What a great team they have. Zane McIntyre, Hobie Baker finalist, Mike Richter Award winner finalist in Ned Berry. He might be the best in the country.
Well, he's one of the best kids we've ever met. We had a great time talking with him yesterday. You look at the numbers. They speak for themselves. Certainly one of the 3 or 4 best goaltenders in the nation. And I got a feeling he's going to have to be one of the best goaltenders in the nation to beat BU.
A lot of folks watching Matt O'Connor on TSN2 up in Canada. He's from Toronto. He's your other tender. And we are underway with what we hope will be a college hockey classic between perhaps the 2 best teams in all the land throughout the regular season. And here comes North Dakota. Drake Kajuya, number 9. A lot of fun to watch. A dynamic winger, but it's Eichel who takes it away, but not out. Strange bounce to the defenseman. Almost got O'Connor short side. And here comes O'Regan. Puck bouncing around. Neither team get a handle on it in the early going. There's Grzelcyk with Kesnick's profile before the faceoff.
See him finish checks on him. They want to punish him all night long. He's not a big man, and he's going to have the nut puck a lot. Make him pay a price.
That's how North Dakota plays. They'll finish almost every check among the forwards and watch them activate their D. They have 5-man cycles, and that back end will bring it. Here comes Atioksanen. Hard shooting Finn. Wrist shot. Easy save by McIntyre. Backhand. Another save by McIntyre. Puck is loose. A.J. Greer chases it down. Youngest player in college hockey, number 26 in red. Draft eligible this year. He'll be a 2nd or 3rd rounder in June. Chipped out by North Dakota and Brandon Fortunato. 2 freshmen on this defensive player, Hickey and Fortunato. Fortunato small but very slick and elusive. Largeron lets it go. He's playing the wing, the Connecticut native from Enfield, where Craig Janney was from. Bruins fans certainly remember that name. Fortunato.
Slick as Craig Janney. He'll be a pretty good player.
Largeron on the knee. Hits hard by Patton. Back the other way. Here comes Wade Murphy looking for his first goal of the year, Barry. Number 7 in white, all kinds of skill. Has yet to score in his college career. This is his 35th game, but North Dakota swears when he gets 1, he might get 2 or 3. Number 7 in white.
He certainly has a skill to be a goal scorer. I can't believe he hasn't put one in the net. But everybody scores in front of me and you, John.
We'll hear more from him in a second. Behind the net, cleared around and out. North Dakota takes over. Stetcher backhands it in and into the crowd. Capital One impact players, Barry. We mentioned Murphy. What about Atioksanen, the former defenseman?
He used to be a defenseman. He's got a big shot. He's a big body. They moved him up front for offense, and he's given them instant offense. And Wade Murphy, during the regionals, we had a guy that didn't score a goal all season long. Brant Arnold. He got 2 in that game for us. I got a feeling Wade Murphy's going to get 1 today for North Dakota.
So Capital One impact, good vibe from Barry Melrose, and work for our buddy Grant. See if it works tonight for Wade Murphy.
Worked really good for Grant, man, too.
Barry carries that type of swag, as we know. Brendan O'Donnell, Tampa Bay Lightning draft pancake. Get it back to the way. Solid center Mike Moran. He centers the 4th line. Too far for Nick Roberto. Back and forth we go. Neither team able to take control. Hard hit at the line there by McLeod. John McLeod, the freshman who plays with Grizzlick.
Just great pace in this game, great intensity in this game. They're both going at each other. A lot of banging, a lot of crashing, a lot of yapping. Excellent start.
Eichel's line back out there with O'Regan and Rodriguez. Eichel gets it, number 9, loses control. Kajulia taken down, nothing called.
Ooh, lucky there, lucky there.
O'Regan throws it across to Fortunato. He dumps it in, avoids the Kajulia follow through. Eichel has some space. Triple teamed. Hickey to the net. Knocked away nicely by Keaton Thompson. O'Regan wins the race there, but good job by Thompson to get it out for North Dakota. Rodriguez, Eichel onside. He can shoot it. Block. Nice job. As Jordan Schmaltz, the St. Louis Blue drop point pick with the block shot.
Yeah, Schmaltz played that perfectly. Got in the shooting lane. Eichel had to shoot through him to get it to the net.
Great job by Summery to keep it in, but then it's stolen from him. But again, the Terriers who keep it in. Greer's out there again with Homan and Oxenden. That will be icy. Face-off will come back to Zane McIntyre's end. McIntyre was Zane Gothberg last year when they lost to Minnesota, but in honor of his grandma and his mom, changed his name to Zane McIntyre, and he has been one of the best players in the country.
It's a great story. It was a great story when he told us about it, how his love for his grandmother, he wanted to change his name to have the same name as her. She helped raise him. His mother worked 3 or 4 jobs so he could play hockey.
Oxenden with a hard shot, number 2 in red, saved by McIntyre.
Yeah, he can fire the puck. He's got a quick shot.
Yeah, he's one of those guys that can score from distance in college hockey.
Those Europeans got sneaky shots, Johnny. Sneaky quick shots.
Again, he was a defenseman. David Quinn, the head coach, said, Ati, we're going to have you play wing. He's like, what? Well, you're going to play with not just any center. You're going to play with Jack Eichel. And he says, who's Jack Eichel?
Should get a subscription to the Hockey News, I guess.
Yeah, he started on Eichel's line earlier in the year, but now he plays with Homan and Greer. Here's Greer, I mentioned, the youngest player in college hockey, big body, 6'3", 205.
Good Canadian boy out of Montreal.
Yeah, and here's Oxenden, the fin, pull down, penalty. Early power play, Boston University, and Jack Eichel steps over the boards.
Okay, we see the power play for BU now. It's a great opportunity. We had one earlier that didn't become a penalty on this play. It goes to Luke Johnson. That's a big loss also. But we'll see if North Dakota now can kill this vaunted power play off by the BU.
Eichel takes the face-off. But a great job by Kajulia to win the face-off. He's going to be able to clear it. Nice job by Drake Kajulia
there. That could have came back and haunt him. Full control of it on your stick and you don't get it out. That usually ends up in the back of your net.
Second-ranked power play in the nation, over 25%. Here's Eichel, number 9. Goes to Evan Rodriguez. Grizzlick, what a beautiful pass to O'Regan. They got numbers. O'Regan, patient, goes back to the point to Grizzlick. 4 forwards. Rodriguez has time, but takes too long, and it's blocked into the corner. O'Regan throws it around.
He was looking to do that curl and drag again, Johnny, that we showed he scored the goal on in the regional.
Oxenden now goes and gets it, as Rodriguez wasn't sure if he should pinch. O'Regan, what a beautiful set of hands, but he turns it over to Kajulia, but he gives it right back to Rodriguez. Oxenden. Rodriguez. Grizzlick. Shot. Wide. Back to Rodriguez. Rodriguez. Wrist shot down to Oxenden. Across. Eichel back and goal! Jack Eichel. And BU strikes first on the power play.
Well, Kajulia had the puck twice on his stick in his end. And the first time he got away with it, it didn't get out. Second time he had it, he didn't get out. And they made him pay right here. As I said earlier, if you make a mistake with the puck and not get it out, it usually ends up in the back of your net. Right here, it ends up in the back of your net. And that's a tough backhand with a curved stick like Jack Eichel has to get it up under the bar. But again, 2 mistakes against that power play, it's going to haunt you. And it did haunt North Dakota.
So important to get that first goal. Both these teams so good when scoring first. And both teams haven't lost when leading after 1. Almost another chance for Boston University. Eichel the goal, Oxenden Rodriguez the assist on the power play.
And just in the previous game, Johnny, you go a shift after you get scored on, biggest shift of the game. North Dakota has to get the energy level back.
Patton deep, works on Hickey behind the net. Schmaltz freshman. Shots! Saved by O'Connor. The freshman Nick Schmaltz, Blackhawk draft pick, almost tied the game at 1.
Juicy rebound there, though. That's a shot to take.
Paul Ledoux, a little too far for Patton. And gets it right back again. He'll wait until Patton gets onside. Good push there by Nicholas Olsen. There's Doyle Summerby, chips it high off the glass. This could be icing. It's not icing. Right off late. Casey Holman with some hustle. I thought O'Donnell won the race. Number 21, Brendan O'Donnell, the senior. Holman, a hard-working number 7. Gritty little centerman, plays with 2 big wingers. Nick Roberto's out there with Holman now, and Greer. They gave Oxenden a break from this normal line because he was on the power play. Now Holman will change while the scrum goes on. Eichel comes right back on again. Whistle blows, and there'll be a face-off. The talk was big. The buildup was big. He didn't score in Manchester, but he gets his first career NCAA tournament goal at a big time.
The NCAA Frozen Four is presented by Northwestern Mutual. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together. And in part by the 306 horsepower Lexus GS. Experience it, and there is no going back. And Golden Corral, best buffet in the USA.
Beautiful pond hockey pictures, even Washington, D.C.
Wow.
They don't get a lot of outdoor skating.
That's for sure.
That's how cold it was this winter and last winter. 2 winters in a row in the Northeast. Early on, North Dakota fans sitting on their hands as Boston University strikes first. Drake Kazuya against Jack Eichel again.
Get Eichel out there a lot. He can tell, a good coach can tell when the player is hot. Eichel's fired up right now. Get him out there as often as you can.
Certainly off the TV timeout, David Quinn will ride his big horses this line.
He's crazy not to.
Eichel protects the puck, got great hands, uses a very long hockey stick. Grizzlick, wide. Rodriguez. BU has the early momentum in this game, Barry. The puck has been down here more than down there. But back comes North Dakota. Eichel, center ice, helps break it up. Grizzlick, back to O'Regan. Too far for Eichel and North Dakota. And Luke Johnson. Nifty move, but went through too many Terriers, and Eichel does a good job back checking.
That's that layers that people talk about in defensive hockey. Beat one guy, the second layer picks you up, the third layer picks you up.
Here comes Casey Holman, off wing, snapshot wide of McIntyre. Here's Chiswick, Bryn Chiswick, the junior from Manitoba. Hickey to Greer. Here comes Greer, 26. Tries to get to Holman, can back out there with Oxenden, the big Finn number 2. Fortunato and Hickey, 2 freshmen on D. Oxenden protects. Fortunato pinching, little defenseman, is behind the net. Holman knocked off the puck easily there by Troy Stetcher, stout defenseman.
Good play by Osmus there, winning that battle in the corner.
Tucker Pullman in deep on the freshman Hickey, and Fortunato will regain it there. This pair will look to change soon. Hickey has Oxen and Patton. Here's Lane. He's got Olsen in front. But a beautiful defensive play by Keaton Thompson, the Anaheim Duck draft pick number 4. Nice pass. And here comes Schmaltz the other way. Nick Schmaltz, the freshman. Great pair of hands in the corner to his brother. It's a 5-man unit, but look out. Here come the Terriers the other way. Nicholas Olsen battling, still with it, throws in front, saved by McIntyre. Thompson gets it out of trouble, but Summerby pinching. Nice block there by Schmaltz, the center. Lane. Matt Lane. Pinching again. Boston University's defensemen are very aggressive, and they probably trust the forward speed when you see that.
Exactly, they can do that because they do trust the forwards coming back for them. If you get burned a couple times doing that and no forwards backing you up, you don't do it anymore. Obviously, BC does believe in their forwards.
No icing wave off late again. North Dakota fans don't like that.
I'm not sure I do either.
Nick Mattson, they both were kind of close. Grizzlick, McLeod, one-timer. Glove by McIntyre. Size, athleticism, IQ, that goalie has it all as teams share shoves.
Some Good vision too, Johnny. He picked up that puck through a lot of bodies, man.
All right, let's take a look at how these teams plan for success, brought to you by Northwestern Mutual.
Well, biggest stage, you got the biggest player. It's Eichel time. Let's see how he does on the most important game he's ever played in. Really good so far. He's got a goal already and a fast start for Boston. They got that. Defense create offense. We haven't seen that yet. We haven't seen North Dakota going up the ice with 3 forwards and a defenseman join the rush. BU's had the puck the whole time.
North Dakota trying to get their engine cooking. This is a physical team, an honest team, an intense team. Try to win the game in the first 20 minutes, but right now they're down 1-0. Phelps, Shattuck St. Mary product, throws it in front. Comes back out to the point. Grizzlick number 5 has been playing great hockey the second part of the season. Pass in front, blocked real nicely there. And back the other way. Good job by Gage Osmus.
BU is doing everything that the coach asked for in that speech before the game. Winning all the 50-50 battles. They're hungry. They're playing fast. They're playing aggressive. Playing smart. Speech really was taken to heart by the players. They're doing everything the coach wanted.
Eichel to Hickey, the defenseman, pinching hard. Number 4. Freshman. He'll play in the NHL. Calgary Flame draft pick. Calgary's got a bright
Calgary
future.
owns everybody in this tournament.
It's a Frozen 4 brought to you by the Calgary Flame scouting department.
Frozen 4 feet.
Parks in front. Oh, Kajulia had a chance to tie it, but Matt O'Connor's giant pillows made that save. O'Regan throws it across to Eichel. It does come out of the zone. Back comes Kajulia. Bump there by Rodriguez. O'Regan and Johnson collide. Here comes Eichel. Chips it and then gets bumped. Back comes in for North Dakota, trying to get this ice back tilted, Barry.
Well, they had a chance to create some offense right there, but 4 guys changed, so puck was dumped in. BU got it, and they got going the other way pretty easily.
Beautiful play by Fortunato, but his pass was behind Oxenden. Hit his skate, scored it back towards the BU end. Here comes North Dakota again. Patton. Too far there for Connor St. Clair, number 17. Rodriguez runs away with it, rims it around. That's gonna get by Paul Ledoux.
If you take that guy down, you get a penalty for interference. You got to let him go.
Oxenden, good job behind the net. Got a man in front. Too far, but again, aggressive pinching by number 20, Brian Diffley. Homan over to Oxenden, weak side, almost had an open net.
Good recovery by Matson there. He beat him to the front of the net.
Oxenden whiffs. He's sauced. Has been out there too long. Tripped up, nothing called. Back comes Schmaltz. He had a good first shift. See what he can do the second shift. Throws it across. Nice tip play there by Diffley, the defenseman, number 20.
Very good defensive play. Right spot, right time.
Largeron almost tripped up, stumbles, gets it back over to Greer. Been playing better and better than the youngster, number 26. But here he gets it turned over, battling there with O'Donnell. His stick is up in the armpit.
It's a 50-50 battle again. BU's winning those.
David Quinn was talking about. Behind the net. Largeron can't get it, but taken there by Connor Gorder. Gorder steals it from Largeron. Those two battle. Gage Osmus tries to rim it up, but he can't. Lane has it. Here comes Lane. Nice move. Good two-way player, number 21.
Good shift. Good grind and heavy shift right here by BU.
Grizzlick reads the play nicely, steps up. That play is offside. So early on, Drake Kajulia on the doorstep after the wraparound. Number 9 looking for that far post, but hits the middle of the pad of Matt O'Connor. Remains 1-0 BU. Thanks, Lee. BU off to a great start. Good pregame speech by David Quinn, head coach, with Quinn Kesnick on the bench.
Coach, how would you best characterize the first 12 or so minutes of this game?
Well, I like our physicality. I think we're playing at a pace. We just got to keep getting pucks behind their D. I think we're doing a good job at the net front. We just got to keep at this pace. For us, it's all about our skating.
What's the biggest challenge that North Dakota's throwing your way?
Well, the D are good. They're strong down low. They do a good job ending plays. We can't be denied. We got to keep moving our feet and not be denied.
Thank you, Coach.
No problem.
David Quinn was a good BU player from 1984, 1987, first-round draft pick in the NHL, but had to retire, hemophilia.
Again, the Eichel line out after the timeout. That's just smart coaching. You got to horse your item when you're playing well.
See if North Dakota can turn the tide here. Only 1-0, of course, all kinds of time to go. Slap shot goes wide of O'Connor as Matson sends it wide. That's what you want to do against a team's number 1 line. keep it down in this end, and Luke Johnson and company will try to do that. But Rodriguez breaks out with O'Regan. Rodriguez stops to Eichel over his stick. Watch, back check by Kajulia, and back comes North Dakota the other way. Leading the charge, Ledoux, the defenseman, up. Again, this is a five-man cycle unit. Parks behind the net. Ledoux, the defenseman, throws it in front. Knocked away. Watch loose behind the net. And clear. Shot. Save. O'Connor. That's another aspect of this team. They shoot from every angle. North Dakota does. Scored multiple bad angle goals throughout the season. Scored one against Quinnipiac out in Fargo. Pucks to the net from bad angles. Something to look for, like we saw right there.
But the first time is that we finally saw the deactivate with the forwards. That's what North Dakota does. They haven't been able to do that so far because BU's had the puck most of the
Yeah,
period.
they haven't had the puck.
Yep.
Back the other way. Diffley, the defenseman, to Greer. Wrist shot, high and wide. He comes out of the zone. Grzelcyk just off the bench. Gets it over to Oxenden. Soft flip, doesn't go anywhere. Homan's able to get it in. Line change for the Terriers. North Dakota, here comes Murphy. Round the net, watched by Grzelcyk. Throws him into the corner. Delayed offside. Lane will quickly pick it up, knowing that. Back the other way he goes. On the off wing, the center. Round the net, he's taken out hard as well. Good defensive play there by Gage Osmus, who's off to a good physical start. Schmaltz, number 8, the freshman. Backhand, nice nifty backhand, but O'Connor corrals it and holds on to it. The free agent NHL scout's been looking at him all year. Nick Schmaltz has already been drafted by Chicago.
First round, too. Schmaltz brothers, both first-round pick. Shows how talented that family is. Really, the pace of this game, we've heard Coach Quinn talk about it, where it's all about our skating, it's all about our skating, and you can see why. The red team flies out there. Everybody can skate. They don't have a bad skater on the team. North Dakota can't fall asleep. They got to pick guys up and get on the right side of the puck against this red team.
It's a difficult ticket to get to this game. For those of you who weren't able to get it, thanks for watching ESPN2. In front, penalty coming up on BU. Shot, Gorder. Saved by O'Connor, and the hustle and hard work of North Dakota draws a penalty, and they go on the power play. It's going to be hooking on the Terriers, and going to the box is Jack Eichel trying to help out in front of the net.
Good penalty here, though. This, I think, saves a goal.
Yeah, you're right.
Right there, that hook on the arms. If you can extend those arms, I think that puck goes upstairs. They just weren't able to do it. Gorder had the puck. If he gets it on his stick, I think he can throw it up under the bar. So the coach would tell Eichel when he gets to the bench, that's a good penalty, Jack. We'll kill that one off. Those never hurt you.
North Dakota, 2 good power play units. Normally run a 1-3-1 look. Have guys on their offhands on the flanks.
They've done that for a long time at BU.
That can create some PK issues. So look for that here for North Dakota. This is one. There's that look we talked about. See if they can tie this game at 1. Matson, Kajulia, cleared by the Terriers.
That's Murphy right there, right in the passing lane. Stick on the ice, hit him in the skate right there, but he has to be in the right spot to make that play happen.
Lane and Roberto out. Defenseman, the freshman pair, Hickey and Fortunato. Jordan Schmaltz, brother of Nick. He's a St. Louis Blue draft pick. Both first-rounders. Verona, Wisconsin, near Madison.
BU's doing a great job in the neutral zone. North Dakota has no time or space to make a play.
2 fresh D-men out again. Third pair out there. Now Summerby is out there with Grzelcyk. Make that, yeah, Doyle Summerby. Nick Schmaltz, toe drag shot. Saved by O'Connor. Didn't really see that. Here comes Homan. He can skate. Gets it deep to make sure and makes the change.
Oh, he gets those feet moving, man. It's like he doubles. It's like you turned the tape faster. Just flying.
Halfway through this power play, North Dakota trying to get set up and get the pressure on and tie this game up. Jack Eichel made it 1-0 with a backhanded goal. The assists, by the way, have been changed to O'Regan and Oxenden. Shot! Nice hustle there by Roberto to send that shot wide. Nick Schmaltz looking, getting nice time, off to a good start. O'Donnell, there's that flank pass across, in front. Oh! Nick Schmaltz had a yawning net. Stick might have been tied up in front. North Dakota now putting the pressure on. Here they go. O'Donnell backing up, shot saved by O'Connor. Hits his pads. Schmaltz again. Freshman's off to a good start. Twirls away. 50 pass in front. Taken there by Brendan O'Donnell. Back to Ledoux. Ledoux sends it across. Matson. Ledoux! Shot! Tipped over the net into the netting with 7 seconds left on the power play. Oh, number 8. Nick Schmaltzberry on the doorstep with
Great
an open
power
net.
play. Great power play by North Dakota. The puck movement was fantastic. That's a shot they're looking for right there. Top of the circle, traffic in front. Nick Schmaltz in the back door, but he doesn't pick it up. He doesn't pick the puck up till it's right on him, and therefore he misses it. But I thought North Dakota's really got the plan now. They move it sideways into the top of the slot. We had a couple good shots from there. So great power play right there. Great momentum getter back for North Dakota. Excellent job. And now BU will be scared to take penalties against North Dakota because of the way they saw that power play work. They can't be as aggressive. They can't be willing to take a penalty with a power play that good.
Puck got tied up behind the net. Looked like it was going to be cleared out, but not. Connor Gorder back to the point. Keaton Thompson out of the box is Eichel. As the puck goes in the corner, Rodriguez is out there now. And BU has their top line out there. They time that PK to get them together. Turnover! Is it 1-1? No! What a play by Rodriguez! And O'Regan gets it out of trouble.
That was an unbelievable play. Never quit on it. He came back hard, dove on his stomach, made a great defensive play, Rodriguez did.
Evan Rodriguez, great two-way hockey. Look at the big fin accident.
That gets a bench pump too, man. When you layer out like that on your belly, you make a play like that.
Rodriguez, the senior. What a year he's having. 21 goals on the year, just 5 last year, but 21 this year. Icing on the play, so the face-off with just under 3 minutes left. There's A.J. Greer, we talked about, the youngest player in college hockey this year. He'll be drafted in June.
We got to meet him when Jack came and did some of the Sports Center stuff with us.
Yep.
Great young man right there. Big kid, really big kid.
Yeah, he's already 6'3", 205.
18 years old.
He's trying to win this battle along the wall, but Stetcher does a good job to keep it in. Parks also pressure. Kajulia's out there, number 9. He's a big-time player. North Dakota needs him to produce tonight. Providence College wins game 1. The winner of this game plays them for the national championship. Turnover, you can see that coming. Parks. Over to Johnson. Parks gets it back. Kajulia out there, outnumbered. Back it goes. BU's collapse. Got room. Save O'Connor late. Battle in front. Another hooking call. No, not called this time, and Oxenden gets it.
BU's made some sloppy plays in their zone, John. A couple turnovers the last couple minutes. So Coach Quinn will be talking about that in between periods.
Yeah, he's screaming right now saying, what is going on? Poor puck management in their own end. Ow, from behind is Hickey. He is hurt, and down a penalty's coming up. The back referee has his arm up. It was late, but the call has been made with 2:09 to go, and BU's power play, which has scored 32 times in the last 25 games, will go on the power play again. There it is, the nudge from behind. Power play Terriers when we return.
Matt Grzelcyk and the BU Terriers up 1-0 here at the Boston Garden. We're joined by Matt's dad, John, a member of the Bull Gang. That's the changeover crew. What was your son's reaction the first time you called him and said, son, let's go for a skate here at the Garden?
He's enthusiastic, and he said, can I bring a few more friends? So about 10 guys came at the same time. Any chance to get to skate in the Garden, it's a great atmosphere. It's great.
20 years later, he gets drafted by the Bruins. What type of emotions?
It was great. You know, I don't have to drive too far to go see him play. I only live a mile from here, and that BU, and be down in Providence for a little while, and hopefully up here with the big club someday. I was always a Bruins fan, so.
What's it like for you watching you hanging on every pass, every play?
It's real nerve-wracking. You can't control it out there. All these parents here are probably the most nervous. The guys that are on the ice, they're all calm and collected, but we're nervous as anything.
Thanks, John.
Okay, you're welcome.
That's pure Boston right there. Charlestown, like he said, he can walk to work when the weather is good. His son, 3rd-round draft pick of the Bruins in 2012. Most points by a BU defenseman this year since 2009. That was Matt Gilroy who won the Hobey Baker, and he's been red hot, Barry. His last 13 games, he's got 9 goals and 10 assists from the blue line.
No, he's a great kid, great player. It's a great story, great family.
No goals in his first 23 games this year, and now 10 in 16. Skating out of trouble there, Troy Stetcher. Nice play to begin this vaunted BU power play. They made it 1-0 earlier. They'll try to take a 2-goal lead if they can. Here comes Grzelcyk. Across, it's going to come to O'Regan, onside. Hustled off by Stetcher. Real good play by number 6. Make that Paul Ledoux. Grzelcyk keeps it in. Eichel knocked off the puck nicely there by Stetcher. And it gets by Grizzly. So
great kill by North Dakota. Exactly what he wanted. Sort of a dicey penalty. He basically just pushed the man into the board. Coleman did, but you can't do that in today's hockey. So hopefully his teammates will kill it off for him and not make the guy pay for a little push like that into the wall.
This #1 unit will stay out there for a while, but they better be careful against North Dakota. If they stay out there too long, that could turn into offense the other way. Oxenden behind that wraparound in front, but nobody there by O'Regan. He could have followed through with the shot.
I don't know if he lost it off his stick or he thought someone was going to break for the far post. He looked a little upset that no one did break for the far post, but usually he just bring it around front and try and wrap it around.
Second unit on now for BU. Good job by North Dakota. There's the 1-minute call. Hickey, defenseman, aggressive, throws it around. Fortunato, his partner, keeps it in. Berlargeron around that to Homan. Homan, one-timer, Hickey, shot, score! Brandon Hickey, power play goal. 2-0 Terriers.
Great play by Holman there. Comes around the net. Hickey's on the point. Doesn't stop the puck. He one-times it. Had a lot of velocity on it. Look at Holman here. Sees that man, throws to the net.
Late to the ice on the butterfly, Barry.
McIntyre got a piece of it too. He just didn't get enough of it to stop. Normally he'd make that save. Nobody in front, no traffic in front, didn't seem to hit anybody in front. Maybe BU got a softie there, but again, Holman won the battle behind the net. And Hickey not stopping it really got the puck to net in a big hurry.
From Alberta, drafted by Calgary, played for Spruce Grove in the AJHL. Our TSN2 viewers know all about that. And he gets his 6th goal of the year. He's a very good two-way player. Penalty coming up on the Terriers as Wade Murphy is pulled down, and they'll go on the power play as Patton and Homan.
Oh, those are two warriors right there.
Yeah.
That's the two leaders of the two separate clubs right there.
Chirp fest there.
Holman's in Patton's face right there. Patton's in Holman's face right there. Okay, now tit for tat here. North Dakota can make BU pay a price for a little bit of a dicey call.
And I don't know if this
tripping or kneeing or what they're going to call on it here.
Yeah, he might have been beaten there, so kind of like
he definitely stuck his knee out. Grizzly definitely stuck his knee out.
Yeah, right there.
Ooh, that's a dangerous play.
It is dangerous.
That's knee on knee right there.
Hopefully Wade Murphy is okay.
He only got 2 minutes, so pretty fortunate on that play. That wasn't worse.
So you see the time in the first period. David Quinn sends out his penalty kill unit. Holman will begin it.
Got to win the draw here. Win the draw, North Dakota. You got to.
Let's see if Nick Schmaltz can do it. He's played well this first period. Did have a chance on the doorstep, but kind of a wobbly bouncing puck bounced over his blade. Couldn't quite bear down and finish. And out of the zone it goes. Nice play by the goal scorer, Hickey. Brandon Hickey made it 2-0. Now he clears it. See if North Dakota can answer. Here comes Schmaltz. Beautiful move, but taken by Homan and backhands it out, and they'll change.
That's why you got to win the draw there. You got 33 seconds. Now it's 13 seconds left, and you haven't got it back in that zone. You can't lose the draw clean.
Schmaltz goes it across. One-timer. Never got there. Taken by Eichel. He's got time. He's got space, but running out of time. 2 seconds. 1. And that's the period. Powered by a power play goal by Jack Eichel and another one by Brandon Hickey. And the BU Terriers off to a 2-0 lead, Barry, surviving the physical play from both teams.
And what did Coach Quinn say before the game? Physical play, loose pucks, we win all those. And I thought BU, for the most part, did that. Finishing checks, everybody that touched the puck knew they were going to get hit. That's just the way you play hockey. That's the way good teams play hockey. There's the call that was on the penalty. Pullman, just a little bit of a push, but this is just great puck movement. We talked about Hickey in front. There's Eichel's goal. Nice play right there on his backhand, throws it up under the wall. Holman back to the point. Hickey's got that quick shot through traffic. I think McIntyre would like to have that one back, but it doesn't matter. It's a 2-0 start to this game by BU, and everything's going their way.
Quinn Kesnick with the captain of the Terriers up 2-0.
Matt, I just spoke to your dad, John. What was it like for you tonight to skate on this ice in an NCAA semifinal game?
Oh, it's unbelievable. It's definitely what you dream about as a kid growing up in Boston. So I'm just trying to soak it all in and have as much fun as possible.
Good start, 2 power play goals, but what happened? I got to ask you about on that last penalty.
I was just trying to make a play on the puck and thought the guy kind of ran into me, but it looked like a little bit of a leg check.
Thanks.
Thank you.
John.
That's honesty. Raised well in the town. Matt Grzelcyk, 2 power play goals, and the Terriers lead 2-0 after 20. Dave Starman, Steve Levy in Bristol. the line. Across! Eichel back and goal! One-timer, Hickey shot, score! Welcome back to the semifinals of the 2015 NCAA Men's Ice Hockey Championship presented by Northwestern Mutual, one of the great American cities. That's the Boston Harbor Hotel behind the beautiful trophy. BU leads 2-0. We talked about Jack Eichel at the top. He made it 1-0 with a no-look upper right-hand corner backhand goal.
Yeah, I said he had to be great. If you want to be one of the great players, you got to play great in the biggest stage. This is the biggest stage. Look at the skating ability of this guy. It's just fantastic. I love watching him play. Right there, Kajulia comes back, makes a good defensive play on him. Around the front of the net here. I thought this penalty saved a goal. Right there, he doesn't he gets a 2-minute minor for hooking, but saved a goal. And there's a saying that great players know when the puck's coming to them. They don't get too tight. They wait. They know it's going to come to them eventually. Watch Eichel over here. He's just waiting. Plays on the other side of the rink. He knows that puck is going to come in this area. He feels this puck is going to come in this area. He doesn't get too tight. He stays away from the defensive defenseman. He's always watching. Comes in a little bit. He sees something's going to happen. He gets it on his stick. And again, he knows where the net is. He doesn't necessarily have to see the net. He can feel where the net is, knows where the net is, and throws it up under the bar. Smart goalies, goal scorers always throw it up high. They never just throw it along the ice.
Look at those 2-goal differential numbers. BU leading by 2 at any point of any game, haven't lost 18-0. North Dakota not really built to come from behind like this. Not a lot of offense up front.
Well, they had a good power play last time. So.
Yep, and they're on the power play to begin the second period.
Start the power play, get one here, make it a 2-1 game, right back in it.
And this time of year with this type of tension and intensity and talent, those kinds of records sometimes don't mean as much. And here they go, trying to make it 2-1 early in the second. North Dakota on the power play.
Ice is good here, Johnny. New ice, that helps.
Jordan Schmaltz, one-timer. Tucker Pullman. Short side goal! North Dakota with the third power play goal of the game. Luke Johnson, short side high on Matt O'Connor. Makes it a 1-goal Terrier lead.
Folks, if you're at home thinking he didn't mean to do this, you're crazy. He knew exactly where he was shooting this puck. Goaltender right there. You see O'Connor, big goaltender, down in the butterfly. He's cheating on the pass across, and he threw it into that sleeve area. Great tip in. Watch Kajulia there, number 9. What a shot.
Wow.
O'Connor has to respect Kajulia in front of the net in case he throws that pass to Kajulia. He's got to respect that pass. He cheats a little bit, drops down, gives that upper part of the net to him over that shoulder. Spectacular shot, Johnny. Spectacular shot.
Luke Johnson,
wow.
Chicago Blackhawk Hawk draft pick. Makes it 2-1. That's kind of Patty Kane-esque. His 84th game.
Look at us a ball game, Johnny.
Grand Forks, North Dakota native, played his USHL hockey at Lincoln. What a goal by the sophomore Blackhawk draft pick.
That changes things. That changes things. Look at the energy now North Dakota's got.
Icing in the early momentum of the second period. This is a proud fan base and a proud team. Quinn Ketnick, what did Dave Hackstall say after 20?
He basically predicted what just happened. He said he liked the way the last 5 or 6 minutes of that first period went. He says, we get one early here, game on. Meanwhile, David Quinn of BU spent a lot of time with his penalty killing unit, watching video, felt they were too passive on the perimeter. He said, it's okay to make mistakes if you're moving your feet. We win this by skating.
And skating they have been in this second period. Brought their cheerleaders from North Dakota. Face off to the left of Matt O'Connor. Brendan O'Donnell, Tampa Bay Lightning draft pick, wins the face-off. Back to Jordan Schmaltz, top shot deflected, but O'Connor calmly makes the save. Turnover BU, Grizzlick behind the net, wins the battle, stays away from the penalty. Oh, from behind, high, nothing called there.
50-50 battles are being won by North Dakota now.
Here comes Bergeron there to tip it in deep. The 2 first-period goals give up by Zach McIntyre. First goal, his own players seemed to get in his way. Second goal just a bit late on that Hickey slap shot that seemed to surprise him, but his teammates have gotten the lead for Boston University down to 1 with the early second period goal from Luke Johnson. Here comes Connor Gorder, the fourth line center out there now. But taken by A.J. Greer. Greer looking for Oxenden, but can't. Turnover, and Oxenden gets it back. Number 2 looking for help, fires the wrist shot. Over to get it, Doyle Summerby in front, knocked down. Play continues. Here comes North Dakota. Brendan O'Donnell throws it in front, loose puck, knocked around. And taken by St. Clair. He's gonna walk in. Good stick by Greer. Good pressure by North Dakota, continues.
And holding on him, the defenseman had his jersey in his hand.
Scrum behind the net. The Terriers can't get it out. Now BU will. Up the home and hit hard. Back comes North Dakota the other way. Johnson, wrist shot, save O'Connor. Juicy rebound, alive. Johnson gets it back, the goal scorer, back on the ice. To Michael Parks, the Flyers draft pick. Number 15, along the wall. Parks cycles back. Here comes the pinching defenseman. Kajulia in there, number 9. Taken by Johnson, shot, saved by O'Connor. Takes a shot from Parks after he made the save. And the play is whistled dead, and North Dakota fans on their feet. Most of them are in the Boston University end for here in the second period.
Yeah, the energy's changing. North Dakota's got everything going their way right now. Johnson, great shot in the middle of the rink. A little bit of a rebound. O'Connor'd like to have that one back. He doesn't want to throw it right out in front of him like that. More traffic in front. If he drops that puck, good goal scoring chance right there by North Dakota. So North Dakota's got things going their way right now. They just got to get that next goal and tie it up.
The one time they won this year, down by 2, was against Lake Superior State back on December the 5th. Otherwise 1-9, but like I said, this time of year, those numbers don't mean as much. Every shift to their fullest. These are championship teams. Patton, taken by O'Regan. See if the Eichel line can turn the momentum. Rodriguez throws it to his own bench. Coaches take cover. This reminder, NCAA Frozen 4 action closes out right here Saturday with the championship game at 7:30 Eastern, live on ESPN. For more information of the 2015 Frozen 4, go to ncaa.com, the official online home for all 89 national championships.
You're exactly right, John. That's what great players have to do. They have to change momentum. Right now, the ice is tipped in the favor of North Dakota. Eichel's line's got to go out and get it back.
North Dakota's out shooting BU now for the game, 14-9. That's a bit surprising.
Yeah, as much as BU had the puck in the first period, you think they'd had more than 9 shots.
It was 2-0. Then Grizzly committed that little knee penalty late in the period. And that enabled the power play goal to be scored early in the second period.
Oh, the one where he said the guy ran into his knee?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I see.
But then when he was done, he did say, maybe I stuck my knee out, and he did. It's a reflexive move. Eichel! Shot goes wide. O'Regan gets it back, but then cleared down the ice. This could be icing. It will be. No, now it's waved off late again.
O'Connor thought
O'Connor gets
Parks was going to beat him.
Eichel hit hard by Kajulia off the puck, but Eichel regains it. Here he goes to O'Regan. Back to Eichel. Hacked and whacked across. Fortunato pitching in front. Rodriguez can't get it, and he and Eichel will change. Hard hit there. Roberto comes to take it. Nick Roberto. Back comes North Dakota. Behind O'Connor, Hickey made it 2-0 Boston University. Gets it up to Roberto, but too far, and North Dakota sends it right back in again. Terriers offside at the line. So Matt O'Connor has got upended here, but I think his own man Barry pushed the North Dakota player into him a bit.
Well, hey,
maybe not.
Attack the net. You get O'Connor out, make him do things in a hurry. Goaltenders aren't great puck handlers. He plays it on his backhand. You know, that could easily have been a goal. He falls. He can't get back in the net. No penalty on the play. You know, make him do things quick. Make a goaltender handle the puck quicker than he'd like.
McIntyre behind the net. Keaton Thompson takes it, number 4, Anaheim Duck draft pick through the zone. Here comes North Dakota again. Thompson redirection, nice save by O'Connor, and that's that activating defense that North Dakota is known for.
And we saw that coming right in the neutral zone, John. You could see that being set up. You saw Keaton coming in there, or Thompson at full speed. That's exactly what they want to do. A little give and go in the neutral zone. He kicks it to the guy wide, breaks through the middle. Beautiful return pass. Great execution of that defenseman joining the rush right there by North Dakota.
Just one shot on goal in this period. North Dakota has owned the first 5 minutes. Still down 2-1. So the Terriers trying to find a way to at least even this thing out, because right now it's all green and white. Grizzly. Taken by Schmaltz. Shot. There's that bad angle shot we talked about. They'll shoot all the time like that. And here comes Wayne.
Go off a skate. Go off something.
Wayne has room. Shot. Saved by McIntyre. Chance to make it 3-1. But back comes North Dakota. Schmaltz finds Patton. Wayne. Here comes Schmaltz around. Back to Murphy. One-timer. Oh, what a block by Grizzly. Maybe saved the goal. Behind the net for Bergeron working with Schmaltz. Patton. Back to Matson, the defenseman, in deep. Gets support. Patton covering for the pinching defenseman. McLeod sends it around. But to get it first, Tucker Pullman. Winnipeg Jet draft pick working hard on Grizzly. Pullman, oh, not a nice move. Around the net.
Oh!
McLeod had a flying elbow ready to go.
Pullman's puck, man. It's Pullman's puck.
Still has your front. Patton backhand, loose puck. And Olsen's going to chip it out, prevent the icing, but it's a long change period. But all 5 Terriers are going to be able to get off the ice. Fresh troops on. Quickly to Matson. Throws it across. Hickey. Shot. Broken up. Taken by Patton. You just can't manage the puck in their own end right now. Their hands have turned to stone for the time being. Matson whiffs on his wrist shot. Taken by Holman. Can't get it out.
Great shift here.
Hickey, this puck will get out.
D change, the D repeat, they had to change. That opened up the defensive line.
Oh, almost too many men along the wall there. Johnson stays onside. Johnson, nifty little pass. In front, backhand save by O'Connor. Penalty coming up in front. It might be on the goalie. No, it's going to be on Hickey. Cross-checking is the call. We've had 3 power play goals so far. Will we get number 4? North Dakota has turned the tide. They still trail by 1, but that cross-checking penalty will give them a power play. Power play for North Dakota as they trail 2-1. Quint Kesting with the legend.
Jack Parker, former coach of BU for 40 years, 3 national titles, including the last one in 2009. What are some memories from that 2009 win?
The comeback after being down 3-1 and getting 2 goals in the last minute to tie it up, obviously, and get it in overtime. And I was thinking about as Miami was trying to do that against Providence this year in the playoffs. They pulled the goalie with 11 minutes to go trying to tie the score up. They were down by 4, and they almost did it. So we were very fortunate that night, that's for sure. And it was a great win for us. A lot of great seniors on that team. It's hard to win without seniors. And we had a lot of great seniors on that club.
David Quinn played for you in 1988. What makes him an outstanding coach?
I think he knows kids. He knows how to handle kids. He knows how to talk to people. He's sincere with the way he handles kids, and he obviously knows the game. He's coached at every level, in the pro level, at college level, and he was a terrific college hockey player himself.
And Jack Eichel?
You know, when I recruited him, I thought he was going to be a great player. I didn't know he was going to be this good. He's a terrific college hockey player, and he'll be a guy that'll make a name for himself in the NHL. That's for sure.
Thank you, Coach.
Nice talking to you,
John.
Power play crossbar was hit by North Dakota. They almost made it 2-2 on this power play.
That was the exact same shot too. He goes down to his knees. They're looking up just under the bar.
Kajulia comes in. Goes to Johnson. To Schmaltz. Hard shot. Whiffed on the high stick attempt was Rodriguez. Up in the air again. Pushes Johnson off the puck, but back they come. North Dakota is relentless with their pressure right now. Johnson has complete confidence with the puck. Beautiful stick work to Schmaltz. One-timer! Tipped in front, open net, backhand, sent across. Rodriguez skates it out shorthanded. Here he comes with O'Regan, 2-on-2. He'll flip it and change.
If Johnson was a left-handed shot, he might have had a wide open net right there. He was a right-handed shot. He wasn't able to control it. It got out.
During that TV timeout, I noticed, Barry, on the BU bench, Jack Eichel kind of took over, screaming back and forth from the center position, trying to get his team back on track. He's out there now to try to help kill the penalty. North Dakota. Matson. Across. One-timer will do. Hit the skate of Fortunato. Stick goes awry. But here comes Eichel. Short-handed. Has Homan with him. Eichel. Grzelcyk. Save McIntyre. Hit down below. Almost in trouble there was BU, but Diffley gets it in, and BU smartly changes.
McIntyre's made 2 great saves when the game was 2-1. If North Dakota ends up winning this, those are key parts of this game.
Patton, Ledoux, Matson, Nick Matson, Chicago Blackhawk draft pick. Schmaltz, toe drag, shot, didn't get there. One-timer, wide in front. Oh, Patton's attempt just goes wide, penalty over.
O'Connor never saw it. He did not know where that puck was.
Summerby, calmly, BU will get it out. Here they go. On the rush, they got numbers suddenly. In front, oh! Defenseman, Hickey had a chance. Fortunato, as BU now moves the puck. Homan, Lane. Matt Lane behind the net. Taken out. Coming up on the midway point of the second period. North Dakota out shooting BU 18-12. High hit. On they play. Back comes Dakota. Off the crossbar again!
That went through his glove.
Johnson got beat again high short side. That time it was off the glove, off the bar. Second bar this period for North Dakota. They're dominating the game now. Terriers on their heels. Border across off the bench. Shot high over the net.
Obviously they're looking for that area. Every shot is high up under the bar now against O'Connor.
BU is under assault. North Dakota has found their game, and here they come again. Troy Stetcher, bam, rubbed out, hit hard there by John McLeod. McLeod chips it up. Oxenden tries to get out to Homan. He does one-on-one with Thompson. Casey Homan tries to dance. Keaton Thompson says no, there'll be no dance.
Played that well, didn't back in too much, made sure he didn't take a penalty.
Grzelcyk with the hit. Back comes Brandon Hickey. Around the net, it'll come to the far point. No, it won't. Kept in nicely there by Colton St. Clair.
There's no whistles, Johnny. There's no whistles in this game. We're just playing, man.
They're going. Almost took out his teammate.
Hit one of their buddies in the melon over there. That was a rocket, too.
Laid offside. Keaton Thompson will start behind Zane McIntyre. Schmaltz softly up. Diffley can't get it. Here comes Kajoya. Terriers got to try to find a way to get this game back in their favor. Here comes Matt Lane. Toe drag shot blocked nicely by Matson. The larger run comes in late, but can't get it. Can't clear. Summerby walks in. Goes into net. Too far. That's going to go all the way down to the BU end.
That toe drag is definitely BU's move. I've seen it about 5 times already in this game.
Here comes Diffley. Off the bench, Eichel. Eichel. One-timer. Score! A.J. Greer. And the Terriers lead by 2 again. Wow.
Johnny, this is what a great player can do. BU had nothing going. Everything was North Dakota. North Dakota hitting the post. North Dakota scoring goals. North Dakota having the puck. Eichel comes out. 2 quick strides. Everybody's eyes are focused on him. He finds the guy wide open, and Greer just throws a rocket of a one-timer. But again, it all becomes that pass. Everyone's looking at Eichel. Everyone's wondering what Eichel's going to do. No one picks up Greer, and a beautiful pass right on the tape.
Just his 3rd goal of the season. His season started off slowly, very young, but as the season wore on, he got more experience. He got more ice time, and Dave Hackstall's group and Brendan O'Donnell, after owning the second period, back to a 2-goal deficit.
He hit that hard, too. That was a rocket. McIntyre was over there. It was just perfect shot.
That was such a beautiful one-timer, Barry, because the pass was so long and the shot was so long. It was a big, big shot. Jack Eichel came off the bench and delivered, and a perfect shot from A.J. Greer. 3-1 BU. BU 3, North Dakota 1. Head coach Dave Hackstall. Quinn Kesnick, go ahead.
Coach, it appeared like you controlled the first 10 minutes of this second period. What changed?
Nothing's changed. We've we've had a good period. We gave up the late goal there. We just have to get back at it right here, right now. Our guys are positive on the bench. We're strong. We know what we have to do, and we'll go out and start at the next shift.
Yeah, what type of reaction do you have to see right now?
The same as what we've had over the last 15 minutes of this hockey game.
Thank you, Coach.
Yeah, they've been good. But Jack Eichel has a goal and an assist, and he's back out there again off the TV timeout. Tries to keep it alive, but here comes North Dakota again. Michael Parks with Drake Kajulia. Grizzlick, the hard hit. Getting help from his deep pair, John McLeod. Around it comes to the left point, but too far, and here comes Danny O'Regan. O'Regan with Rodriguez, and Eichel late developing 3-on-2, but a great defensive play, and back comes North Dakota. Kajulia off wing on Fortunato. One-timer over the net by Michael Parks. Luke Johnson, who has the North Dakota goal.
Parks is wide open in front of the net. No one's near him.
Left completely alone, but Johnson didn't see him. Wrap around, no. Taken by Eichel. Gets out of trouble. What a beautiful move. Loses control, and North Dakota takes over again. Fortunato turns. Beautiful move. Chips it up, and O'Regan's going to get it out. Rodriguez will look to change here. There he goes. Omen the hard hit, waiting for his line mates, Greer and Oxenden, and they're coming now. Matson for North Dakota. Shot glove by O'Connor to get the face-off. So North Dakota very off the TV timeout, more chances.
Coach Hackstall is right. They were the best team for about 15 minutes. Look at the chances they're getting right there. Pullman comes in off the crossbar, up under the bar. There's a shot from the point. Traffic in front. Had a great chance to score. Patton had the wide open net. And what breaks everyone's back, Eichel steps on the ice, makes that beautiful pass across to Greer, and Greer throws a beautiful one-timer by the goaltender, McIntyre. But Coach Hackstall's right. Nobody's feeling sorry for us. We're playing good. We get one before we go in. 3-2 game going in the third period. We'll take that any day of the week.
18,022 are here. That was the first goal for A.J. Greer since January the 3rd. That was a 3-3 tie with Union. But man, that was an NHL quality one-timer. Blistering shot just inside the post, couple feet off the ice.
That just means 2015 is going to be his year, Johnny.
Round it goes. People expect him to be a second or third, and he took drop it, goal! Doyle Summerby just threw the puck in the net at a bad angle. I don't think it hit anything, and I think Doyle Summerby just got his first goal of the year to make it 4-1.
Well, Summerby's been playing great. He played great in the regionals for BU. He gets rewarded with a goal right here. This is the second goal that McIntyre usually makes a save on. We saw that shot by Hickey from the point. Let's see what happens. He goes down the wall. He's got nothing to do. That's just a smart play. Does it hit a skate?
I don't think so.
Doesn't look like it goes. Looks like it goes right between everyone's feet. And maybe hit the stick. Let's see if it hits the stick of McIntyre right there. Here comes the puck. Right underneath him. The stick was off the ice a little bit. The paddle wasn't on the ice by the goaltender McIntyre, and it ended up going underneath him somehow. So those are two rather questionable goals on one of the best goaltenders in the nation, John.
They're going to look at it, but it's going to be a goal so close to hitting Oxenden, so close to hitting Greer, but I think Doyle Summerby from Marblehead, Massachusetts, just got his first goal of the year, just a second of his career in his 72nd collegiate hockey game. So I assume they're looking at interference or maybe a kick-in if they thought it possibly could have been kicked in, but we didn't see a kick-in and didn't see interference. So I assume this goal will stand.
Again, McIntyre didn't have his stick on the ice. Goalies like to have that paddle on the ice to take away anything along the ice. It looked like it caught him going down just before he was set. Again, 31's up right there. He's trying to find the puck. Now he's going down. Puck's going through feet, doesn't seem to hit anybody's skate right there. And before he gets down set in the butterfly and no stick on the ice, it goes underneath him somehow. Yeah. Weird goal.
I think officials saw Oxenden kind of pop a wheelie with his skate, thinking maybe that could have possibly have been the kicking motion, but of course we're loaded with cameras for this.
We got 19?
Yeah, for the national semifinal game. We also have an extra replay official to help with the technology standpoint. The officials make the call down there with the monitors. However, they have help up here to get the view, different views, and we have the whole ice covered really well here. So the replay officials, their job is much easier.
Sometimes those goalies are playing the pass in front. They're cheating towards the pass. We saw O'Connor do that on the previous goal by North Dakota, and that's why it can sneak under a goalie sometimes.
So North Dakota.
Big hole, John, big hole.
They have owned this second period, but kind of two lightning in a bottle goals out of nowhere. Goals out of nowhere have made it 4-1.
And fluky goals, not great play goals. That's what even hurts you more. Just throw it at the net and they go in.
Yeah, goals from distances that North Dakota fans are not used to seeing go in. There's that bad angle attempt for North Dakota. We'll see a lot of slap shot through traffic. Here comes Nicholas Olson. Another California native playing college hockey at State, producing so many college hockey players, like we talked about, which makes sense for the game to grow and expand to California. And again, welcome to Arizona State to college hockey. Saved by McIntyre. They'll be the 60th D1 team. Here comes Kajulia. He's exciting. In low, back, slot, backhander, save O'Connor. Michael Parks had a chance. Parks again with it. This line has been dominating this period. Johnson, Kajulia, but taken away by Boston University. Here comes Roberto, one-on-one with Matson. Roberto stops, wrist shot, saved by McIntyre. Oh, Roberto almost picked that up and walked in the slot.
Moran made that play happen for BU, stole the puck and threw it up to Roberto.
Kajulia. His line about to change. Here comes Rodriguez with O'Regan and Eichel. Taken down, no penalty. Eichel collects, dangles, tripped. Penalty coming up. He has scored a goal. He has assisted on a goal. And now he basically has caused a power play for BU.
He's flying, John. He's flying. We talked about great players showing up in big moments. He's showing up.
People criticized him for the World Junior. Didn't score in the regional. But Jack Eichel has come to play when the light shine brightest.
The NCAA Frozen Four is presented by Northwestern Mutual. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together. And in part by Quicksilver from Capital One. Earn unlimited 1.5% cash back every purchase, every day.
Oh, look at Boston Common frozen this winter. What a beautiful shot that is. Thanks for using the hashtag Frozen4 to share your outdoor skating pictures. Power play BU, they lead 4-1. This reminder, the inaugural College Basketball Awards show recognizes the best men and women, hosted by the College Game Day crew, presented by Wendy's tomorrow night, 8 Eastern on ESPN2. That's where we are, John Butchergross and Barry Melrose. Boston University, North Dakota. The winner plays Providence Saturday on ESPN for the national championship. And right now, late in the second, it's 4-1 BU as they go on the power play. Jack Eichel's line's not out there off the TV timeout. They'll go with Lane and Homan, Bergeron with Fortunato and Hickey on defense.
Well, Homan deserves some power play time. The guy's been great.
Face-off one. Hickey, Fortunato, Bergeron. Back to Bergeron, walks in. Homan, Lane, kicks it to his tape. Puck loose, but cleared nicely there by number 3, Tucker Pullman.
A little too unselfish plays in front of that net. Shoot it in the net yourself.
Fortunato.
When in doubt, throw it in the net yourself.
Bothered from behind. BU will have to regroup. Hickey.
Hickey's good. He was great in the region. Was playing really well tonight.
Fortunato. Up to Lane. Lane's been very strong in this game. Great job by Stetcher to check him out. Holman down low. Lane digging deep. And Matt Lane, number 21 in red. Strong game. Luke Johnson's going to be able to ice that almost into his bench, but it hit high off the boards. And here comes Eichel, Rodriguez, and O'Regan for the second half of the power play. They'll have 66 seconds to make it work. 2 power plays, Barry. 2 shots, 2 goals, and they lead 4-1. Rodriguez. Goes in the corner, had no options. O'Regan will try to win the battle, but a real nice play there by Colton St. Clair to get it back to Jordan Schmaltz.
Set play. Defense. One guy goes behind the net, battle in the corner, just kick it behind the net to the guy, shoot it down the ice. Great work in the corner.
Eichel. Grizzlick, the defenseman, streaking down the left wing. Wrist shot, saved by McIntyre. Kept in deep by O'Regan. Oxenen's out there with Rodriguez. Grizzlick, he's got room now. That shot is blocked. Oxenen, the big Finn goes and gets it. O'Regan, hit hard by Pat, keeps alive. Eichel, waiting, pass. Oxenen, oversaved by McIntyre. Might have got help from Stetcher as well, so almost a nice tic-tac-toe goal. But Stetcher and McIntyre close the door.
Oh, they're confident, Johnny. They're having fun right now, man. They're seeing each other. They're having a blast out there. Eichel takes it away from traffic. Backdoor. Nice give and goal right there. McIntyre comes across, continuing to battle hard for North Dakota. Leduc's there to help his buddy out. Great puck movement by BU, though.
Yeah, Stetzer got a piece of that, but it did get through.
It got through.
The right pad of McIntyre stopped the goal. So with 11 seconds left, David Quinn goes with a fresh line and prepares for this to be 5-on-5. Homan. Down low. Roberto. Can't quite get it short side. Still with it. Greer got a solid game in front. Homan can't get it. Greer shot. Saved by McIntyre, then swats it out of trouble. Nice play by Zane McIntyre. Kajula can't quite get that, and Hickey stolen by Kajula. Here he comes. He's dangerous. Parks. Johnson, Parks, and Kajula, but Kajula went out changed because he was out there for the PK. Thompson behind the net, the defenseman activating. Parks. Homan's tired. Wraparound, no good. Battle continues. O'Donnell to the right point. Kept in there by Nick Mattson. Taken down is Johnson. Greer. Here comes that puck possession. North Dakota, bad angle shot again. Johnson, no. Thompson walks the line, looking, can't find a shooting lane. Goes to Johnson. Oh, what a nice strong play there by Fortune, now the defenseman.
Two BU players followed him across right there. There's no way they're going to let that shot go through. Two guys are trying to block the shot.
Under 2 minutes left in the second period. North Dakota has controlled most of the play, but Boston University has extended their lead. Lane tries to throw it across, but he was harassed by two North Dakota players as soon as he got the puck.
Great play by Mattson there, blocking the pass.
Stepping up on the play is John McLeod, the freshman defenseman, but it tips off his stick and into the glass. So Zane McIntyre under assault.
Under siege. I'll tell you, BU's taking it over again. They're looking faster. The confidence, the power play really got them going. Got North Dakota back on the heels. Obviously, mentally, North Dakota pretty disappointed with the outcome right now, 4-1, with the way they've outplayed BU in this period. But Dave Haxall's got to get them fired up. We've seen teams score 3 goals in one period before, so you know they got to go out and they got to win the third period. See what happens.
The winner of this game plays Providence in the title game, presented by Northwestern Mutual, Saturday 7:30 Eastern on ESPN and the Watch ESPN. Bergeron loses it. Hey, Rodriguez stolen, forehand, backhand. What a save by McIntyre. Alive in front to Lane, but he can't convert.
Well, McIntyre better get used to this because you got to take chances when you're down 4-1. So there are going to have to be some times he's going to have to make a spectacular save.
Evan Rodriguez, point blank. Danny O'Regan. Rodriguez joined by O'Regan and Eichel now. Eichel has it. Cycles down to Rodriguez off his stick. He's getting tired. O'Regan's fresh and he gets to the puck. Goes behind the net. Rodriguez got to sprint again. Hit hard in the corner. Eichel supports. Looking for the give and go with, look at Eichel's stride there.
That's a nice skater, man.
And he comes back to get the puck on the back check.
Oh,
he's in full bloom right now. He's feeling good.
Putting on a show, yep, he's feeling good.
Pressure's off, got the goal and the assist.
Spring's coming, sun's coming.
Showed some leadership on the bench on that TV timeout, screaming in both directions.
He feels it, he feels good.
Oxenden working with Patton. And Roberto gets it deep. Second period coming to a close here. North Dakota, one more time for a rush. They knows anybody as well as anybody. It doesn't take long to go down the ice and score a goal. Onside, but the second period comes to an end. After 40 minutes, Brandon Hickey and the BU Terriers 16-0 when leading after 2 this year. They have a 3-goal lead after 40 against North Dakota as they go to the room. Tough start to the period, Barry, but sure it finishes with good results.
North Dakota started the period great. They were flying. Right here, they get a goal. Maybe they've seen something. O'Connor goes down, throw it up over his shoulder. North Dakota's right back in it. And from that moment, they had more chances, better chances. They're getting the puck to the net. Pullman comes in. He throws one off the crossbar. Nice deflection in front of the net, wide open net by Patton. But all of a sudden, number 9, Jack Eichel steps on the ice, makes that pass to Greer. He throws that one-timer by McIntyre. Then we saw another turnover, another sort of a soft goal from the side by Summerby. Slide under the goaltender McIntyre. All of a sudden now, even though they were outplayed in the second period, They got a 4-1 lead going into the third, Johnny.
Moments like this, you turn to your captain, Stefan Patton, with Quinn.
What do you think the single key development was in that second period?
I think we made them defend that period. We had a really good period. Obviously, they caught a couple goals on us there, a couple on the power play, but I thought we had a really good period with a lot of pressure, got a lot of pucks to them. I think we just got to build on that. We haven't quit all year, and we're not going to quit tonight.
As a captain, what will you say to your mates right now?
Just what I said. We haven't quit all year. We've come back before. It's been a long year. We've been through a lot of adversity. This is just another challenge. We just got to man up and be ready for the challenge.
Thank you. John.
It has been a strange game. They have owned so much of this game, but their fans pacing back and forth, a bit stunned. After 2, they're down by 3. Steve Levy in Connecticut. Welcome back to the semifinals of the 2015 NCAA Men's Ice Hockey Championship, presented by Northwestern Mutual. The trophy they are playing for along the Charles River. Boston University 4, North Dakota 1. After 40 minutes, the winner plays Providence for the national title on Saturday. John Butchergoss and Barry Melrose back. North Dakota carries most of the play, Barry, but sometimes big players step up, and BU right now is up by 3.
Yeah, BU's got the biggest right now. Jack Eichel's had an unbelievable game. Early in this game, you see Eichel start to get involved. Stays away from trouble right here. Puck comes to him, as it does all great players, and he throws a backhand up into the net. Hickey shot off the pass from Holman. Maybe McIntyre would like to have that one back. It certainly looked like a save that he usually makes. In the second period, it was all North Dakota. Johnson comes in right here. Beautiful shot up under the bar. Just a beautiful shot. It looked like he had something going, but all of a sudden, number 9, Eichel comes out again across to Greer, changes the whole dynamics of that period, and Doyle Summerby comes down the wall, defense to defense, but throws another one at the net, and somehow that went under McIntyre also. So not a normal McIntyre game for goal in North Dakota, but I'll tell you, Jack Eichel has been everything that people have talked about. Great skater, great vision, great goal scorer, speed to burn. The kid's got everything, and right now he's carrying his team BU, and they look pretty good with a 4-1 lead, John.
Eichel from O'Regan to Oxenden made it 1-0. Then Hickey from Homan and Balageron. Johnson from Pullman and Schmaltz made it 2-1. But then Greer from Eichel and Diffley. Summerby from Diffley, his second assist. And that's where we are now, 4-1 with 20 minutes to go. North Dakota looking to get off to a fast start, get that early goal, and then anything can happen.
Yeah, Johnny, they can't get 3. You need to get 1. That's what you got to worry about. Let's go out and get 1, boys.
One more BU goal could ice it. Parks, the do shot, hit his own player.
It could Eichel it.
It could Eichel it and ice it. Parks off the bench as Schmaltz wants it, gets it, goes in the corner after it, throws it around to Johnson. Another line change while they forecheck.
Johnson's really been North Dakota's best player in this game. He's been dangerous just about every time he steps on the ice.
Schmaltz to his brother. Towards the net. Murphy deflects it behind the net. Eichel, big hit in the corner, but out with it. In front. Oh, high.
They see that top corner, man.
Wade Murphy almost got his first of the year, Barry.
Connor's on his knees. There's room up there. They know there's room up there.
Nick Schmaltz. Back to Thompson, walking the line, waiting, can't find a lane, but it stays in against the Eichel-O'Regan-Rodriguez line. Patton in front, it's loose. Schmaltz, Patton, good start by North Dakota. Wrist shot blockered calmly by O'Connor. Thompson, slapper too high, that will go out of the zone and BU can change.
If Murphy scores a goal, we'll have people asking us to do their games, John.
We'll take requests.
Good start for North Dakota. We said, come on, get 1 goal. That's all they're looking for right now. And they've certainly had the majority to play.
Eichel stayed out there when his line mates changed, so he's been out there for a full 2 minutes to start the period. Now he gets off the ice, but it doesn't get out of the zone. Now they chop it out. Stetcher picks it up. Stetcher throws it in deep. O'Connor can't stop it. So Fortunato and Balageron gets it out. Lane goes after it, keeps it in. 21 in Reds had a really solid game for BU. Spins off the wall, and here he comes walking towards the net. Tried to go to his forehand, but broken up. But then he'll back check hard as Brendan O'Donnell breaks out. He'll dump and change. Summerby, who got his first goal of the year, just the second of his career, out there. Bergeron gets a stick whacked out of his hand. Nothing called. He'll pick up his twig. And the Terriers get it. Diffley up the boards. So what's the key when you're up 4-1 early? What's the system the coach is trying to say here?
You'll start cheating a little bit. You'll see them maybe.
I mean for the defending team like BU.
Keep everybody in front of you. No outnumber chances. Make them go 200 feet. You hear it all the time. You still want to attack. You don't want to sit on them. We've seen that top teams also. But you want to make sure there's no outnumber chances against.
Connors.
Go in 5-minute segments too, Johnny. Everything's 5 minutes. Let's finish. Let's not look at the big picture. We got 5 minutes. That's all we're worried about. Let's win 5 minutes.
That's kind of what Providence did in game one.
Yep. Make all your tasks small. Don't make them big. Make them small.
Closing in on the first 5-minute mark of the final frame. Connor makes the save on Ledoux. Behind that, Patton. Been around the puck a lot tonight. In front of the net, using his physical play and his leadership. Here come the Terriers. Roberto.
Got him in a change. You're moving quick.
But good job to close the gap by Hickey on defense. And Fortunato, this freshman pair has been really good tonight, 25-4. Rodriguez has O'Regan with them. Eichel just kind of plods around, stiff-legged at times, trying to pick his spots.
Don't need 3 guys behind the net when 2 guys are there. Stay out and shoot it in the net.
North Dakota now, trying to with some numbers, onside. Connor steers it aside.
Smart players don't like to do extra work when they don't need to, John. Dummies like me, we did that. The smart guys stay in the slot, get ready to shoot it in the net.
Fortunato. Michael sends it over to Rodriguez. He had a chance point blank in the second, but McIntyre made a sensational save.
And BU is going to talk about nobody gets caught out there tired. If you haven't got enough to come back, you don't go down. You come to the bench and you change.
No icing.
Fresh guys on the ice. Every minute of the third period, fresh guys on the ice.
Greer will get it out, so that's first 5-minute quadrant almost coming for BU. But here's Oxen. He can shoot it. Hard wrist shot saved by McIntyre. Just covers up before Greer try to poke it in.
He can shoot it. He's got he's got that European shot, that quick wrist shot. It's a heavy shot, jumps off the stick much quicker than you usually expect. Big body too, big boy, good reach. McIntyre played that very, very well. 14 goals in the last 19 games. I'd say that's hot.
24 for the year, the junior from Finland. He's a free agent, and that position change that David Quinn made would probably like to get him professional offers as a big, hard shooting winger.
Yeah, I don't know if he could be a defenseman in the NHL or the next box, but certainly a forward, the way he skates and the way he shoots.
Grizzly, what a nice play to accelerate and get that puck.
And he's free. Apart from money, he's free, Johnny. That's what's great about being a free agent.
Great job there by Lane to get in front of the shooting lane.
Exactly.
What a great all-around game number 21 has played. Matt Lane, the junior from Rochester, New York. He was on the USU 18 team. Two-way player, and he's going to come to play tonight.
There's an elbow right in the chops right there. O'Donnell took one right in the chops, right in front of the referee, too.
Bergeron with a hard shot, another hard hit. Here comes Lane, walking in. Nice defensive play. Breaking up his Gage Osmond, who's had a solid game today, the sophomore from East Grand Forks, Minnesota. As he goes and gets it, San Jose Shark draft pick. 6'2", 204, big body, and he's used it. Bryn Chiswick, junior from Manitoba, back in the North Dakota end. This is the end that BU wants the puck to be. It's been in their zone a lot in this game, but they've survived, and they actually lead 4-1.
Okay, now we're on the next 5-minute segment. You got it down to 13:47.
Yep. Nick Roberto sends it towards the net and changes, keeping fresh legs out there. Shifts will shorten. Eichel is back out there with Rodriguez and O'Regan.
Yeah, no cheating this period. If you cheat this period, the coach will just keep you right in the bench. You got a game plan. He's telling you what to do. You do it. Off and on, off and on.
O'Regan across the zone, tries to walk in, but man, North Dakota's so good with their sticks. They're hard on all their plays.
No one's going with them right there. If it doesn't look like you got complete control of it, the other 4 guys just hang back in case he loses it. Exactly what happened there. So you're only going to attack with 3 guys if it looks like you're going to be getting outnumbered opportunity.
North Dakota, one of those teams that always seem to be in the way. Sticks and bodies, right place, right time. So smart.
Very well coached all the time.
Great effort. As Stefan Patton said, they're not going to give up. And they certainly have time here to make it a 2-goal game. Excuse my bellicosity. The physical play continues in Boston.
The NCAA Frozen Four is presented by Northwestern Mutual. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together. And in part by Castrol GTX Magnatech. New Castrol GTX Magnatech has intelligent molecules that cling to protect from the moment you start.
Simsbury, Connecticut, shoveling off the snow for another skate. A big loss to North Dakota's when they lost Mark McMillan, shattered kneecap off a slap shot, blocking a shot. He's with Quint Kesnick.
He was North Dakota's leading scorer at the time with 16 goals on the season. As a captain right now, what do you think Coach Hackstall's saying on that North Dakota bench?
I think the biggest thing for us right now is just to stick to it. I think we've done a pretty good job, getting pucks down deep and playing North Dakota hockey, getting pucks and bodies in net. We just got to keep doing that and hope we get a couple here.
What's been most frustrating to watch?
Just not being out there, not being able to make a difference. And I think every hockey player wants to go out there and make a difference for his team, and it's no different for me. So obviously it's a lot harder to do that from the stands, and any player that's sitting out, that's tough for them.
Interesting walking up here. Everywhere I look, I see green sweaters here in Boston. What is your reaction to the tremendous fan turnout?
To be honest, not surprised. My whole career here, our fans have been unbelievable to us, and they make the trek on the road no matter where we are. And I know people drove all the way from Grand Forks here, which is probably about a 30-hour drive just to watch us play, which is pretty special. So, like I said, not surprised, but always appreciate it.
Thank you, Mark. A Montreal Canadian 4th-round draft pick. John.
New line out there for Dave Haxtell. That was Pullman, Schmaltz, Kajulaberry. That was one from each of the top 3 lines, trying to make something happen.
Yeah, exactly, you got to. You're trying to get some energy, maybe the magic for a few minutes here, just to get a goal, just to get a spark, get something. Pullman's a physical player. He's always hit everything that's moved all night long, and he's hit the crossbar with a shot already earlier in the 2nd period.
A lot of ice time tonight for Chase Phelps, number 12 in red, but he's out there now. Nick Roberto. Mike Moran also gets a shift. Haven't seen too much of 11, 12, and 15.
Again, we're going to get to the point pretty soon when you're going to pull the goalie.
3-goal lead, you're right. 11 and a half. Maybe around 7 if it's still a 3-goal lead.
Something like that. Get a face-off in the BU end.
Sticks, another BU stick knocked away, and a good play to get it out by O'Regan, but it actually went out of the zone. Not an automatic penalty in college hockey like the NHL when you clear the glass in your defensive end. Again, the winner of this game plays Providence in the title game. The 2015 NCAA Men's Ice Hockey Championship presented by Northwestern Mutual, Saturday 7:30 Eastern on ESPN, as well as Watch ESPN. BU feeling good, popping the collar for sure, up 4-1, but there's time to go. Face off to the left of Matt O'Connor, the junior from Toronto. Played at Youngstown of the USHL, and interesting, David Quinn, I think, has called a timeout here. He didn't like what he saw, or maybe he... 2009, just a Cinderella story of all Cinderella stories, down by 2 with under a minute to go. The Terriers pull a goalie. Zach Cohen gets a goal to make it 3-2. And then just a beautiful individual effort here by Matt Gilroy sets up Nick Bonino to tie it with 17 seconds to go. Then in overtime, Colby Cohen's shot is blocked, but like a slow pitch softball pitch, it just trickles in. And the stunning 4-3 overtime win. That was their first title since '95. They won in Providence. They win that one in DC. You were there, Barry.
I was there. We're both friends with Rico Blasi. That was a tough night. Miami played so well. They dominated basically for 59 minutes of the game. No quit with BU. They scored two late goals, tied up, and then that goal in overtime. That was one of the tougher losses I've ever seen in sports, without a doubt. And Miami still has been able to come back and win another one.
And they won in 2009 as Dave Haxtell. And will use that timeout to perhaps create something for his team in the offensive end. But David Quinn, interesting timeout with 11:19 to go.
That was interesting. You thought you might save it for an icing or something later in the third period. You know, if you got tired guys out there, something like that. But there must have been something that he hadn't mentioned or he wanted to mention and let the guys know it. So bring him over, look him in the eyes, tell everyone what the game plan is for the last 11 and 19 of play here in the third period.
Plus, he's got another TV timeout coming up. So, again, a chance for his better players to play more down the stretch. As O'Regan comes in for the faceoff. Gorder wins it nicely. Jack Eichel uses his body to clear it, and here he comes. Tries to go around. Eichel backhand just over the net. Feathery move after a powerful move. Grzelcyk has room. Slapper wide of McIntyre. Eichel throws it around to Rodriguez behind the net. Rodriguez, nifty move. Gets it to Eichel in front. Shot. Saved by McIntyre. O'Regan whacks at it. So a good shift by the Terriers off the timeout as Jack Eichel going end to end.
Well, when you watch Jack Eichel play, the first thing that grabs you is his skating ability. The guy is just a monster on the ice. Long, powerful strides. Beats the defenseman to the other side and throws it up under the bar. The guy's just a magnificent skater. The first thing that grabs your attention. One thing you saw, too, with Grzelcyk there, no defenseman is going to get a shot blocked the rest of this period, John. You're going to shoot wide. You're going to make sure that nobody knocks the puck down. Again, you're going to make a guy go 200 feet to score a goal to get one on you.
He's a plus 34 in the third period this year. Leads the country in third period goals, and that's the
Remember
thing.
he said, are you as fast as Kreider? He said nobody's as fast as Kreider.
Chris Kreider, the New York Ranger, of course, played at BC. As in front, save by O'Connor on Luke Johnson. What a nice save by O'Connor. He got to the ice quickly. Johnson had that targeted for 5-hole along the ice, but nice job by Matt O'Connor to deny Johnson's second goal of the game.
Very sleepy play. BU didn't come back and pick guys up. Johnson was wide open right between the circles right there, prime scoring area. So certainly Coach Quinn will be talking with the guys who are on the ice about that play when they come to the bench.
North Dakota's the home team, so they get the last change here. Out to take the face-off, Connor Gorder, the senior, wins it. Back it comes. In the slot, shot through traffic. Patton has been on the doorstep a lot tonight. Can't whack it home. Back come the Terriers. Olsen, Nicholas Olsen. One-timer, Lane goes wide. And Patton picks it up. Back the other way comes North Dakota. Dancing is Parks, but Lane with a good back check. Bergeron with a hit. So many times like that, BU's look to clear it, but they can't. North Dakota has been unable to counter except on the power play goal.
10 minutes now, Johnny. Now they'll do the third 5.
Another 5 minutes worth of sand through that hourglass. Halfway through.
It seems like an hourglass, too, I can guarantee you.
Like Barry mentioned, when does Dave Hackstall pull the goalie down by 3? How long does he let it go before he gets ultra aggressive? Perhaps not quite in his nature to be a total gambler, but he's got to think soon. The season's on the line. Would love a quick one here. Rodriguez, hard to make sure he gets it out. That will be icing, but first things first, his job is to make sure he gets it out.
Well, the way I look at him, it's not going to ruin my summer if I lose this game 5-1 instead of 4-1. And you need a spark. You got to get one goal. You're not going to get 3 in one play. You got to get one. And 5-on-5, you're just not getting the chances. Johnson had the one chance in the slot. That's basically the only real good scoring chance they've had in the first 10 minutes.
Again, Frozen 4 action closes out on ESPN with the title game on Saturday. For more information on the Frozen 4, go to ncaa.com, the official online home for all 89 national championships. Jordan Schmaltz. North Dakota needs a quick one here. Schmaltz, head up, shot. Glove save by O'Connor. Another TV timeout for the BU Terriers to rest their best players and for North Dakota to regroup. John Butchergoss and Barry Melrose back in Boston for the Frozen 4. Hobie Baker will be announced tomorrow as BU leads here 4-1. 2 Hobie Baker finalists in this game. A goalie and a freshman. The last freshman to win it, in fact the only freshman to win it, Paul Correa, cha-cha-cha, helped Maine to a national championship. What a year for Correa. The last goalie to win it, Ryan Miller, 2001. His numbers were otherworldly, Barry.
They were spectacular. The guy was unbelievable. The guy was a great good goaltender. There's no doubt about it. I actually coached the Hobie Baker winner myself. Rob Stauber was the first goalie ever to win the Hobie Baker. So
So there they are again tomorrow at historic Matthews Arena here in Boston. The Hobie Baker Award winner will be announced. Of course, Jimmy Vesey, who led the country in goals and who announced he's returning to Harvard for his senior season. So he'll be a college hockey player again next year, a Nashville Predator draft pick.
He's slick. He's a good player.
Eichel wins the face-off, but North Dakota has the puck. Johnson's had a real strong game for North Dakota. Jordan Schmaltz. Kajula can't quite keep it in, and Drake Kajula backpedals and looks for help. Gets it up to Luke Johnson, the Chicago Blackhawk draft pick. Again, very good. Kajula off wing, stops, waiting, under 9 minutes. Johnson dangles, can't get it to go. Thompson runs it down. Keaton Thompson stops. Kajula. Eichel breaks it up. Here comes O'Regan with Rodriguez. O'Regan pulled down. Penalty coming up on North Dakota.
Take it back, take it back, take it back.
BU can play keep away and kill time.
Take it back. He's smart.
Look at Eichel go to Rodriguez. Here comes Evan Rodriguez. In front, broken up. And BU will go on the power play with 8:26 to go. Interference will be the call, as Dave Hackstall's team down 3 will now be short-handed.
Yeah, it happened behind the play. Obviously, O'Regan wasn't near the puck.
Yeah, that's a pretty clear play. Actually hit to the head a little bit as well.
Yes.
They could look at that if they wanted, but it looks like it's just going to be 2 to Schmaltz.
Because O'Regan in a vulnerable position there, he didn't see the man coming. Yeah, that could easily be something you look at. Well, that changes things now. You got 8:26 left. You got to kill a penalty off for 2 minutes. That gets it down to 6:26. I got to think once you come back after killing this penalty off, you got to look at pulling the goaltender.
If you read David Quinn's lips, said right to the head.
Yeah, that's.
I think he wants him to look at it, which they can do.
Yeah, they can, and I think, you know.
But they're not.
But he's in vulnerable position too.
It wasn't a violent hit. It was kind of a bump.
Well, that's to the head. That's right to the head.
It did make contact with the head for sure.
That's right to the melon.
But it's 2, and the BU power play goal could just about ice it here. 2 for 3 on their power play so far, so efficient. 4 shots on goal. Fortunato and Hickey out there to begin. Once again, Eichel, Rodriguez, O'Regan not out there on this power play. Almost offside, but it was onside. Largeron goes in.
Oh, yeah. He's rewarding some of these other guys who had great games.
Trip by Lane, not called. Puck loose along the side. Patton looks to clear, and he will. O'Connor looks. He's got a hard drive. Goal! Troy Stetcher, the defenseman, with a stunning short-handed goal to make it 4-2.
Remember earlier in the game, Parks ran into the goaltender behind the net, and I said, get on the goalie quick. Goalies don't handle the puck very well. You want him to make a mistake. The quicker you get on, the more chance you got of a goaltender making a mistake with the puck. This is exactly what happened here. O'Connor goes behind the net. Now there's a man on him right away.
Oh, he kicks it.
And he kicks it out in front of the net because he's trying to find the forechecker where the forechecker was. Looks over his shoulder right there, and as he looks over his shoulder, he loses the puck. And he just gave North Dakota some life, John.
The last thing you want to do is
exactly what they needed, some life.
Give a team a gimme. Now see if BU can answer. They're still on the power play, and see if they can get that 3-goal lead back. Well, that takes the pressure off of pulling the goalie extra early. They certainly can wait now to grab 3 or 4 minutes.
Yep. Wow. What a game.
Stetcher's unassisted goal, of course, assisted by O'Connor's skate play. O'Regan looks for Oxenden. BU going with 4 forwards on this power play, even though they're up by 2. Here comes Rodriguez. He's got room. Grizzlick wanted the one-timer, a bit behind him. Grizzlick. Save. O'Regan tries to backhand and can't. Schmaltz got to backhand it around and out. Good play by Jordan Schmaltz to get it out.
Great play by Schmaltz. Great play.
Under 7 minutes to go. Grizzlick. Eichel will trail behind him and take it. Makes a move in the new. Here comes Eichel. In. Around. To the net. Still with it. Throws it back to Grizzlick. D to Rodriguez. The winger as a D-man. In front. Oh, we try to find home. But here comes North Dakota. Stetcher again leading the rush. The defenseman. Throws to Patton. He'll throw it to the net. Short side off the side of the net. Stetcher has it again. My goodness, Troy Stetcher's taking over this game right now.
If I'm North Dakota, I'd throw everything at O'Connor. I don't think he looked sharp. I think he looked shooken up after that goal went in. Make him handle it again. Make him handle it again.
So back to 5-on-5 hockey. Eichel will take his time, then accelerate. You gotta be careful there, dangling in front of your own net. Hickey takes it, he'll send it in deep. Oh, a strange bounce again. Homan in on it. Kaysen Homan digging deep. Lane falls down, gets back up, still has it. Tries to get that towards the North Dakota end. This time of game, be careful going back to your D-man. Here comes Schmaltz up the Parks. North Dakota breaking out of their zone with no problem right now. But the time is ticking down. When will Dave Haxtell, down by 2, pull his goalie? Will he need to extra early? Thompson walking in. O'Connor gloves it. Zane McIntyre had some fun with the puck around his net for a second.
Well, in the regionals, we saw a lot of wacky bounces off the backboards coming in front of the net. Same thing here. It hits the boards.
Whoa!
Now McIntyre's got to make careful that doesn't hit him in the foot and go into the net.
Right.
And he's got to get out. And by jumping over, though, if BU has a man coming in, that guy's got a wide open shot at the empty net also. So weird play at that end, too.
He's a great athlete. That shows you, like you said, Barry, he didn't want that to bank off the back of his skate. That's why he reacted like he did. So Zane McIntyre waiting for the call from the bench. 5:36 to go. His team has outshot Boston University 35-26. Big face-off. BU waved out Mike Moran.
I got a feeling Luke Johnson's going to play a lot the next 5 minutes, John.
He's been good.
Kajulia's going to play a ton.
Largeron wins that face-off. BU gets it out. Schmaltz can't keep it in. Greer will try to hunt him down. Not a lot of ice time for A.J. Greer in this third period. A young player. David Quinn going with the older, experienced players with the lead here. Doesn't want any mistakes. More penalties, turnovers.
More dependable defensive guys. Some guys he believes in maybe a little bit more right now.
Greer's fresh to go. Use that big body to get in the way. Here comes Brian Diffley. Gets it deep. Moran forechecking. Rodriguez, O'Regan back out there now. But here comes Johnson. Johnson working. Nifty throws it across. O'Regan hesitates, and Stetcher, who's in total aggressive mode. Under 5 to go. Again, we'll keep an eye on McIntyre. Off the bench, too many men on the ice.
You're right, John.
Jack Eichel stepped off the bench. It was very close, but it looks like North Dakota won't need to pull their goalie yet. They'll go on the power play. David Quinn. Can't believe that just happened.
I know the feeling right there, man.
Down by 2, but on the power play, North Dakota. This reminder, the inaugural College Basketball Awards show recognizes the best men and women, hosted by the College Game Day crew. The College Basketball Awards presented by Wendy's, tomorrow night, 8 Eastern, ESPN2. There's David Quinn, our officials, Marco Hunt, CJ Buerlein, linesman Bruce Vita, Joe Hutek from the WCHA. Too many men on the ice. Boston sports fans are aware of that penalty.
Yeah. Wow.
But this time it's a 2-goal lead, and Guy Lafleur's not playing.
I just took 5 years off the age of Coach Quinn right there.
And Ati Oxenden will serve the penalty. So
now people are probably wondering why you put him in the penalty box. Offensive player. He's not going to kill penalties anyways.
Right.
You want an offensive player coming onto the ice
and a
when
big
the 2
body
minutes are up. Exactly.
You could pull the goalie here, Barry, and go 6-on-4.
He has had good power plays, so with this group. They have had good scoring chances. So
Kajula, face-off, one clean lead by Homan. Nice job and a good job by BU to get it back to the point, but they can't get it out. McLeod slaps it, can't get it out.
Wow.
Rodriguez dives for it. And here comes Kajula in North Dakota on the power play, trying to make it a 1-goal game. Schmaltz, the freshman, bodied off, but gets it back to his brother, Jordan. Walks the line. Gets it to his brother, Nick. Back to Jordan. One-timer just goes wide. Tucker Pullman, Winnipeg Jet draft pick, and this should be able to clear for BU and get 4 fresh PK players on the ice.
I tell you, every shot right now, you don't know what's happening.
Man, it's crazy.
200-foot shots are bouncing off the goalie goal in the corner.
They might be looking over at McIntyre. 4 minutes left. Hit the linesman in the back. He's down on one knee. But the play is in the BU end. Connor Gorder out there with Paul Ledoux. Back behind the net. Patton's getting a lot of ice time in this third period. Very experienced player. One-timer! Oh, down goes Hickey. Goal! 4-3! 3:43 to go!
Gorder get this, 13?
Connor Gorder, the senior, with 3:43 to go. It's a power play goal on a night of power play goals.
Well, we had the referee get hit with the puck. That kept the puck in the zone. One of the BU defensemen took a slapper. Hickey took a slapper. He's sort of out of the play after this. There's a slapper Hickey took, so he's down and out. And that's a great pass right there. Matson across to Gorder. What a great presence of mind, great vision to see Gorder over there. Holy man. Right there, Hickey's gone now. He's out of the play, so there's a defenseman down, and Matson comes in and makes a beautiful pass to Gorder. Holy man, we got lots of time. 3:43. We might not have to pull the goalie, John.
We're going to look at something for some reason. I'm not sure why, but can see no reason why it's going to be 4-3. Again, we have an extra replay official up in the booth to help from a technology standpoint to give these referees every view. There's Brandon Hickey. Took it right in the chest area. They're looking to see if the play was offside, apparently, so.
Because when the puck hit the referee.
Right.
The referee was right on the blue line.
I thought he was onside, though, so we'll see if we take it back that far ourselves, if that's what indeed they're looking at. It appeared that the linesman was onside, and the puck hit him in the back ahead of the blue line, and I think the puck was retrieved from that point. So here's the situation that apparently they're looking at. You see the puck is now in the zone. I don't think it comes out. North Dakota is in the zone. That should be okay.
That should be okay. It didn't come out.
Had it come out and back in, you saw the other North Dakota players. Right. So that it's onside now, and I think they're thinking, did this puck come out?
No,
and
it didn't come out.
So that's going to stand if that indeed is the play, and we're told it was. So we should see a point to center ice in 4-3.
There it is. There's your point, Johnny.
All North Dakota goals, power play or shorthanded.
How do you think O'Connor feels right now? This game was gone when it was 4-1. And he boots that into his net and gives North Dakota life.
That changed everything. And now, once again, maybe they won't need to pull the goalie and they'll score before they even get to that point, because right now they've had the momentum and they should like their chances. North Dakota fans are on their feet. Jack Eichel wins the faceoff and retrieves the puck himself.
This is Jack Eichel time right now.
He'll be on the ice for most of the game. BU has already burned their timeout. Grizzly. Eichel knocks it down. Tries to get it in front. Deflected into the netting. Face-off will stay in the North Dakota end. 10th goal of the season for Connor Gorder. Matson O'Donnell get the assists. And number 9 will be on the ice a lot down the stretch, Barry.
Yeah, you're going to find out who the coach believes in, he depends on defensively. Same thing on the other side. Coach Hackstall, who do I believe in? Who's going to get the job done offensively? Who's going to win a battle along the wall? So you'll really see what the coach thinks of his players by the guys he puts on the ice in these situations.
Eichel, O'Regan, Rodriguez with Hickey and Fortunato, the freshman pair.
That's pretty impressive when he's got a 17-year-old taking draws in the biggest game BU's played this year.
Eichel wins it, tries to go get it again. Can't. Fortunato's not sure, should I pinch or not? Trying not to interfere with Gorder. Here comes North Dakota. Do they tie it up? No, save by O'Connor's Parks. Gets a couple whacks in there.
Gorder's been great this period, Johnny, playing with a lot of confidence.
Now BU trying to draw the penalty, hoping for a punch to the face. Oh, he gets one there. Be careful.
Patton's involved, obviously leader of the team.
He'll get respect with the C on his shirt. They'll get a little more leeway.
Well, the referees don't want to do anything like that. They want this game to be decided by these two teams. So if the players aren't really stupid, that's what the referees want to happen. Great fake right there. Puck. That's a great play by O'Connor. Number 1 making the save. Who's the biggest guy in the ice right there? O'Connor comes out. He towers over everybody.
Nervous times.
Hickey goes down. Good play right there, trying to block the shot. Wow.
Nervous times for BU. Face-off 1. Kicked out by Oxenden, the big Finn. Looking for the breakaway. Bowls his way through. Number 2. Taken off the play by Schmaltz. Still alive, 1-on-2. BU playing very safe now. They're not sending 2 players on the puck. Jason Holman way high in the slot. The big Finn burning time. Under 3 minutes to go. But here comes North Dakota again. Pass not connected. Roberto. Grizzlick. D to D. Back to Grizzlick, number 5. Great skater, great decision maker. Trying to gain the red line. Goes to Olsen. He just chips it in deep. BU giving the puck away more than they normally would. 2.5 to go. We'll keep an eye on Zane McIntyre. Long past him. That should be icing. And it is. Pullman tipped that puck behind the red line, and David Quinn likes that and needs that, as he'll make another line change. Last team to overcome a 3-goal deficit in the Frozen Four, Northern Michigan against BU in 1991. Dave Haxtell preparing a play perhaps off a timeout or a pull the goalie situation. He's already writing up the play now, so when he calls his timeout, which he has, he'll be ready to go. Rodriguez walks in. Stopped away. Kajula, nice play. Perfect bounce angle off to Pullman. Pullman around Fortunato. Chips it to himself, but can't make the play. BU is on their heels. North Dakota is coming. They got 2:10 to tie this game and send it to overtime. Along the wall. Last year's heartache against Minnesota, where they lost in the semifinal game. Eichel gets away with a cross check. And here comes BU. Hickey, the defenseman, way up there as O'Regan tried to tip him the pass. That was offside. And under 2 minutes to go.
Well, Coach Haxtell knows what he wants to do. He knows when he wants to get the goaltender over. He knows who he wants on the ice. He'll have plays, as you mentioned, drawn up. One will be if we win the draw. One will be if we lose the draw. Everybody knows who's on the ice. Everyone knows who's going to replace the guys on the ice. That'll all be organized when they pull the goaltender and get things moving. Wow, what a finish. This is awesome.
Connor Gorder out there with Michael Parks.
Gorder's been great. Parks been great.
Yeah. Patton out there again. Face off. Keaton Thompson retreats. Oxenden, one-man forecheck. BU is retreating in the neutral zone, trying to clog it up. Nice stick there by Roberto.
Should have went the other side. There was less coverage on the other side.
Till some more time, but Parks has it. Here they come again. Got space for Gorder. Wrist shot to the stomach, and Parks sprays to go. Another spray. Trying to draw the penalty there is Matti Oxenden, as Patton got away with a couple shots to the grill. Meanwhile, out here, Homan and Thompson are going.
Motions are running high, Johnny. These two teams are really went at it. I love Homan, man. He's had a great game for BU. He's been hot in the puck all night long. He's been physical. He's made some nice passes.
Zane McIntyre is now on the bench with 1:33 to go. We'll see if Dave Haxtell, he's using this time, Quinn, to get a play drawn up now.
Yeah, and for BU, this stoppage right here is great for them. They love it because they're running out of gas. They get a little extra time to breathe. The BU team that's had great success in the third period this year.
What is happening here?
Something Patton.
Fans can't believe it, John.
Patton's went after somebody.
Rodriguez is going to the box, and now I think Patton's going to go as well. Two linesmen are trying to contain him. And this game so competitive down the stretch. So
Rodriguez did something when he was coming on the bench, off the bench, to Patton. Yapped at him or said something to him because Patton went crazy and went back after him.
But as Quinn said, this does give time for BU's best players to be rested, but it also gives Dave Haxtell time to draw up a play. So here's what happened while we were away. Left side of your screen.
With Patton going to the bench.
And, oh, yes, the excuse me, I didn't mean to put my stick up by your neck move. And then Patton goes after Rodriguez. It never really gets to him. I'm not sure why he's getting a penalty.
Well, the old spear to the throat.
Net empty.
Net empty, spear to the throat. And again, Rodriguez gone. That's not a bad trade-off.
No.
Get him off the ice for BU. That's not bad for Patton. Obviously, he's the captain and leader, but you know, you need offensive guys out there right now, guys that are slick with the puck. So not a bad trade-off.
So pull the goalie situation. 1:33 to go. It's a 5-on-4 situation here.
Got to win the draw. Got to win the draw.
Eichel will try to win it. Oh, he's good. Let's see what happens here. Looks like they were going to throw Eichel out. And now they won't. So Eichel is thrown out.
Yep.
Luke Johnson, great pair of hands. Danny O'Regan played center for much of his college career. Not bad, but great job by Johnson to win a faceoff. North Dakota looking to tie the game. Schmaltz across. Eichel breaks it up. There's an open net. Jack Eichel. Danny O'Regan. Blocked by Schmaltz. O'Regan in there with Eichel. Here comes North Dakota. They have some time. Eichel's got to get back, but the pass to Kajula a little behind him. He's got to wait. The 1 minute in the game call is about to be made here in Boston. North Dakota, what a move by Schmaltz. Kajula. Grizzlick skates it down. Off the boards. Can Lane get to it? No, towards the net over O'Connor's head. Under a minute to go. Oh, interference not called. One-timer saved by O'Connor. Schmaltz didn't get a lot on that. And the face-off will be to the left of Matt O'Connor, 45.5.
We're down to prison rules right now, Johnny. Everything's going. Right here is just a great pass. Schmaltz is trying to go back door right there. You see Eichel know that's his man going down. Actually goes off his skate, but he was in the right position defensively. Good defensive mind right there by the young superstar forward for BU.
Some more time killed, but 45.5 to go. Timeout called by North Dakota, so they use their timeout now with 45.5 to go. That does allow David Quinn perhaps to put a fresh group out.
That's always the thinking, you know, when you I'm behind. If I call my timeout, that could help them, but I got to get plays and I got to get things settled down. So there's always two ways of thinking when you call timeouts.
So it looked like the game was really going to end with a BU victory, but Matt O'Connor, the puck was off his skate. Stetcher makes it 4-2. And then the beautiful goal off the great pass by Gorder. Great release, and it's a one-goal game with 45.5 to go as Dave Haxtell, again, tries to draw up a play. They've gone east to west very well. They're very intricate offensive plays here, and they've gotten plenty of openings tonight.
Well, but again, BU knows they like to do those backdoor plays. You'll see, remember Eichel going down to intercept that pass. You can't make that play if it's not there. You got to, you know, shoot the puck once or twice to open up those lanes. So you just can't think those plays are going to be there, because BU scouted what's happened on those goals also, and they'll be looking for those backdoor plays.
So Eichel wasn't out there before the timeout, but this timeout allows him to get back out there now with Case and Homan. The defenseman will be Grizzlick and Doyle Summerby.
Well, obviously you're going to have two forwards out there that can take draws, so
of course
both teams will.
This is a 4-on-4 situation, but the pulled goalie makes it 5-on-4. Big face-off. Can Luke Johnson win it again? 50-50. Homan, but it's going to stay in the Boston Terrier, and Eichel off his body behind the net.
I don't think O'Connor saw that one either.
Grizzlick up to Homan. Can Schmaltz save it? Yes. Around Eichel. Homan tries to chip it out. Can't do it. Puck by Johnson down. No penalty. In comes Grizzlick out deep. He's got to be careful. Look at Homan. Eichel. Will he win it? Yes! Jack Eichel's third point of the night. BU leads 5-3.
Unbelievable game for Eichel. Every time North Dakota got going and had some momentum, he'd come out and make a great pass on a goal. He'd score the goal himself. He'd make a good defensive play. And again, this looks easy. Just get the puck. Again, O'Connor didn't see that right there. Good battle behind the net. Good puck movement here. Schmaltz makes a beautiful play right there going to his backhand.
Wow.
Doesn't get to the net. Doesn't get out. Good hunting the puck again by North Dakota. There's Kajulia involved in there. He's had a strong game for North Dakota. And then it ends up. And we talked about on his first goal, Johnny, how pucks find great players. You know, he's just off about 3 or 4 feet, doesn't get caught in the pile. Puck goes right on his stick. He shoots it down the ice for an empty netter.
And the pride of North Dakota shown through this entire game. They never gave up. They kept coming and coming with their toughness and their smarts. They outshot Boston University, but it won't be enough. The BU Terriers will play for the national championship against Hockey East foe Providence on Saturday night. David Quinn and the Terriers roll on. For the second straight year, North Dakota goes home in the semifinal game. Last year in stunning fashion to Minnesota. This year to the Boston University Terriers.
They played good tonight. They played hard. Probably, you know, it was pretty even when you look at the play overall from both teams, but for large periods of the game, North Dakota was by far the best team. You know, it's just where you're so heavy on you. We're here every year and we're good and we're good. And we just haven't been good enough to get over the hump and win this thing.
Quint Kesnick on the ice with David Quinn, who will coach for a national championship on Saturday. Quint.
Coach, you're up 4-1, third period. How'd you handle that comeback?
Well, a lot of things happened in the last 7 or 8 minutes that hadn't happened all year. I mean, you know, Connor lets in that goal. We got a 2-man man on the ice panel. It's never happened before. You know, we just put ourselves in a difficult position, but I loved how we responded.
Yeah, what made the difference?
Well, we were opportunistic, that's for sure. And, you know, we weathered the storm, which you have to do in situations like this, and it's a hell of a team we just played.
How do you best characterize the play of Jack Eichel?
I thought he got better as the game went on, and he made the big play at the right time, so that's why he should win the Hobie.
Congratulations, Coach. John.
And David Quinn just said the best word of the night, opportunistic for BU. When you are getting outshot and outplayed, you need to be opportunistic.
I like the word great. He was great tonight.
That too.
That's what great players do. They're great in big times.
So here we are. We began with 16 teams in the NCAA Hockey Championship. We are down to 2. And there are 2 Hockey East teams playing in the TD Garden. Providence College Friars, Boston University Terriers. They played twice this year. BU won on Halloween 4-1. Rodriguez had 3 points, dominating, out-shooting the Friars. And then the second game, Providence came back to win 2-1. The final score from TD Garden. We're not done yet. We'll be back. The Terriers salute their fans. They move on.